I'm gonna record this. Okay, so now I'm recording it. Now I have to record it.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, it says Asher, why are you streaming?
Cool. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to FAF, where we don't know what we're doing, and this is the first time we're on Twitch. And I just hit my microphone, and I need to make an Instagram post.
You are so abusive to that mic.
You know it. Actually, no. I'll make this on my face.
So this is where we play Dungeons and Dragons with a whole bunch of other people from a whole bunch of downs.
Yes.
Yes, because I failed at those words.
Okay, so yeah, this is a thing, and we play D&D. We haven't played for a while because holidays. Also, happy holidays, and welcome back to normal life.
Welcome to 2020.
Yeah, 2020. This is a great way to start 2020.
Welcome to World War III, my friends.
So, ignoring the fact. Oh wait, I can't watch you guys, and I need a second monitor. Anywho, we're gonna play D&D 5e right here, right now, and let's gonna get everybody to introduce yourselves. Which we have cameras now. I mean, I've had one. You've known what I've looked like, but here, welcome to the cast. We're gonna go from my side, so we're gonna go left to right. So, Allie, you're first. Go.
Oh, me?
Jesus Christ, we said
Okay, so hi, I'm Allie. My name is Mythical Dreamer or Mythix, and I play the High Elf Princess Sorceress Arabella Avalon, who used to be called Cinder, and she's very very
explosive.
Explosive, yeah, that's it.
Effective.
Obnoxious.
Oh my gosh. Gee,
She's
take it away.
Obnoxious. She's not a Kaylin. Stop it.
Take it away, D.
Oh, my turn?
I've said your name 3 times.
Oh, I'm sorry. On my side, it goes from Allie to Asher.
Well, I'm the DM, so deal with it.
I can't see what you see. Hello, I'm Dusky. I play Aspen. Not really, I play Maxwell.
Excuse you? Don't make me come over there.
Do it. I play the fabulous Maxwell. That's all I really have prepared for right now.
The next one is Ellie.
Hi there, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. My name is Ellie, also known as Corfel Bessafel, the widow in the corner, who just likes to shake eyes and roll hands.
That's my dad. Boogie, woogie, woogie.
Next up, we have Ness.
Hello, everybody. It's the meme lord Ness here.
Maybe Campbell is a bad idea.
Playing Aspen, who is a fighter and a little bit of an animal, we shall say.
Really? No.
Who
right,
would
you're
have
up.
guessed?
Hi everybody, I'm Ray, and I played a 15-year-old human cleric, Aramed Serona. I did used to roll the R, but now I just can't be asked. She is from something of the 5 elements. It's basically some religion or other. And she's
something
very
something
attached
I
to the
homebrew. No, it doesn't matter. Screw all that work I did. Anyhow.
I also did a homebrew.
Hello everybody, as you already know me, I am Asher Y, or Asher as is also known. Thank you for joining us, if anybody is joining it. I don't have a monitor for that because for some reason most of you are supposed to do it.
Why?
I was waiting for that.
Jokes.
What button do you use to kick people out? Oh, that one. Okay. Anyhow, I'm your dungeon master for tonight, as well as the person freaking dealing with all of these sons of bitches. I will say, I'm gonna put them on the spot. Some people are really nervous of being on cam. Make them feel welcome. Say hello. Say how awesome they all look. They're dealing with this. This was my idea. They're gonna deal with it. But yeah, I just like Make them feel good. Bring that love into D&D. Oh, I don't give a shit.
Me
Anywho.
cry.
I've already done that.
True.
You literally have so many times.
Only once for me. And I still
That
hate
was
it every
enough. It was enough. Anywho, yeah, so it's been a minute. We're going to get started, and I believe Ray was the one doing the recap who was hyped
You
up
have a
on
charger?
drugs. No, I don't. I will charge you right up. Don't you worry.
Sorry.
I have a charger. I mean, it might take a while to get over there, though.
Nah, it's only a couple states north. But take it away, Ray.
Okay. First of all, I'd like to rectify what you just said. I was on quite a bit of cold medicine because I had a
Drugs.
very bad sore throat.
What music did you want, by the way, since I offer this to everybody?
Oh gosh. Me said basically like a jaunty information track.
Basically elevator music.
You're way too specific for my. Okay.
Sea shanties? Put on
She's
some
saying
sea
that-
shanties.
She Santies?
Sea shanties.
I say that,
Yes,
but basically what I mean
she
is
said-
There you go.
use the stupid music for the.
I got that. That's what you got.
Okay, this works. It sounds very country, but okay.
You know what?
It's fine. No, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. Why did I write this? Okay.
Dicks. Please tell me it starts with dicks.
No. What's
I'm
up,
sad.
everyone? It's your favorite English Ray from American Sunshine here, doing the recap. So listen up, FAF, because I'm not going to repeat this. Previously on FAF, we were trying to sort out what had happened in the weird Wolfie cave, and Gretel ran away. So we kind of let us so we could investigate the room we were in more, and more specifically, the dead werewolf dude who is still in werewolf mode. Corval spills the beans and calls a spade a spade. That is not a werewolf. It's more of a feral mongrel, an experiment, kind of. So naturally, we collect samples. Ahmed hears more growls, and we scarper quicker than the Scooby-Doo crew further into the cave after Gretel. We find some bed chambers with 5 beds. One of them has something in them, so we book it to a Y junction. Actual Y. There is a ledge and a turning. So naturally, we send the cute one to climb it and have a look.
Don't make me come over there.
Cold medicine. They report back that it ends in the same place as the turning, so we go the other way on account of one of us being blind and making ridiculous hand motions. We bump into another werewolf dude. This one is not a mongrel, it is soft grey fur and fluorescent green eyes, and a name! He's Riven. That's probably wrong, but it's the name I wrote down, so I'm going with it. We talk, he knows the master, apparently. He somehow has some hold over Gretel, but overall she seems to be making her own decisions, even though she's a kid. So we leave about Gretel and go back to her granddad's. Accidentally let it slip that she's with werewolves, and so we don't have to calm him down and make him promise to stay there until we get back. And he tells us how Gretel died years ago and she is one of those werewolf thingies, and that he's the one who's been doing the killings. So yeah, it's confusing and I'm not even sure I understand it. So we walk back to the master's, an hour late for dinner, and make him wait further by having baths and a change of clothes. We have dinner, and he finds it funny that we have no information, considering he has some wannabe goth albino following us. And in typical Professor Layton turn and point stylistic, Arabella shouts, "It's you!" And that's what you missed on FAF. And if you don't know any of the references I made, shame on you. And a bigger shame if you don't know the 2 best dudes who allow us to use their amazing audio works. Tim from Income Tech, just Tim, no surname. And Kevin McLeod, not MacLeod, not McLeod, but McLeod from Tabletop Audio. Thank you, gentlemen,
McLeod.
for allowing us to use your music to create an audibly beautiful and colourful world. Let's play some D&D.
Jesus Christ.
If you don't already
That
have
was
one,
fantastic.
you have an inspirational point for that.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
I'm happy.
Wow.
I'm just sorry. The one who didn't want to be on the cam, the one who was most nervous, went the biggest with the intros, and I love it. I
I
absolutely.
wrote that when I was really ill.
Well, keep it up. Those are the
It's
type
great.
of, those are the intros I want from everybody. So everyone, do drugs. Don't do drugs. All right.
Cough medicine of choice is Cavonia.
Have I been taken off of Twitch yet?
Have we been demonetized?
Are we them boys?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So
Like them boys.
now we actually have to get
Can that be
started.
our group name?
No.
What?
Them
The
boys.
Them boys? Can we be the
Bold of you
Backstreet
to
Boys?
assume my gender.
Oh my gosh, can we play a fucking game? Okay, so. Hi. We play D&D sometimes.
Sometimes in between this idle chit chat.
So,
Sometimes.
let's get the music and sound effects going for here. Whether
Oh, I demand to
Ah!
use the dice roller.
what?
Jesus Christ! Allie.
Oh,
What do you want?
What?
I want you to use your
Jesus.
dice roller this game.
Oh, it's already okay. I can show it off. So I have this awesome little. I posted about this on my Instagram, Asher Yachts. If you want to check it out, it's cool because it has this little light you can insert with it, and it's a little dice roller. I'm gonna do this voice because I can. Look at it. It's
I'm
so
very concerned at where you
freaking
just
cool.
shoved that light.
You.
It's got 5 lights.
Also, another thing I can show off. This was for my birthday this year. Is this awesome D20 shirt from the Awesomeness? If you can still hear me, I can't tell.
Yes.
Yes.
What? Thank you to both of them. I could do a roll on it. I'm rolling more natural ones than I ever have before. I blame you, Allie. Let's see.
thanks,
Good.
Allie.
Keep
Thanks a
rolling
lot.
them nat ones.
Yeah, right. Okay. Also, for those who haven't figured it out, my webcam's here, but my computer's here. So if I'm not looking at you always, I don't care. Okay. So it rhymed.
Rude.
Deal with it.
At least you're honest.
I'm fruitfully honest, and that's what makes a real person. Can everybody hear that?
Did-
Yeah.
Did you say fruitfully or try to say brutally?
No, he
It's
said
both. It's
fruitfully.
frugally, so it's like brutal and fruitful. So it's both like sweet. Also, you get hit in the gut.
It's like a pineapple being thrown at your face.
That
Hey.
was so bad.
Yeah, with a cactus, along with an apricot.
Is a cactus a fruit?
Yes.
Technically.
Yeah. I have no clue, but it is now.
So is a
It's the
tomato.
weirdest fruit.
So, yes, in a little bit more actual storytelling terms, the group did return to the master's house. I don't believe any of them bathed. I believe they just came clothes, so it did rain. So,
Nah.
No,
did you?
I
Maxwell
had a
bathed.
bath.
Uh-oh. I got a text message. Uh-oh.
Put it down. You're playing D&D.
Okay. It's my for that.
He's dying.
Yeah, if it wasn't family, I'd tell him. Anywho, but you went in, and he tried to get you guys to tell the truth. You declined to do so, and that ruby-eyed figure in the dark leather clothes came into the
Want to be
doorway.
Goth Albino?
Sure. I'm about to take away that inspirational point. Where is it? There it is. That's no, that's not what I wanted. Let's do this one. Sure. Nope. Nope.
I like it.
There we go. So, as they enter in, the master leans back. See, I can actually do facial stuff now. You guys can see it. Awesome.
Hey.
The master kind of leans back, puts his arm over the back of his chair, goes, so, you know, trust is really hard to come by. And, I mean, I've been honest with you. I would appreciate the same in the favor. I mean, I am offering you things are falling on my desk. I am offering you 20,000 gold pieces or magical items, and you cannot do me the simple gesture of honesty. I'm a little hurt about that. Kind of looks to all
To
of
be
you.
fair, I've been working for this group for a while now, and whenever it comes to trusting people or even just asking for help, we'd rather just kind of walk in the woods and try to figure it out ourselves. We're pretty gun-ho on that.
So to make me feel better, you don't trust anybody. That's your defense.
Pretty much, yeah.
That is a really...
It's a word of trust is a very strong thing that I take very seriously.
Well, I have no parents.
You can see Aspen just turn to Airmed with this like straight up a bitch face and just raise an eyebrow. Like,
Well, I have
Good
no
for you.
parents, so there.
So you're not a group. You don't work together. You don't speak for each other.
No.
Not really.
All of you roll freaking deception checks. You guys have been working together for a
Christ.
while.
Oh,
Those who
I will
spoke.
give somebody advantage. I will
I
give
was gonna say,
somebody
do I have
advantage.
to?
No, those who spoke are lying about not working together, really. Roll a
I
deception
will
check.
give you advantage.
No, you can't advantage this. You're separate roles. Go ahead and roll this one. Separate roles.
I never said we didn't work together. I said we don't speak for each other.
6.
25, dang.
So you can see he takes a little bit more in what you say, Maxwell, about like maybe not exactly speaking together, but the whole I'm not vouching for, like I'm not a part of this type of deal of the airman. He kind of just shrugs it off. He goes, "See, you make this difficult." And you see, he grabs like a steak knife from which is essentially just kind of a serrated dagger, if you will, off the table. And you see there's an apple, and you can see him kind of just stab it and just kind of lift it up, and he just kind of twirl it in his fingers, and goes in and kind of just takes a big bite out of it.
Aspen just slightly backs his chair up. He's like,
Who am I sitting next to again?
Corfell.
I just whispered to Corfell. Is that supposed to be intimidating or something?
So, my question to you all is, where do we go from here?
You see Aspen kind of start signing. Obviously, none of you can understand him, but it's just, we killed a fucking werewolf. Okay,
Hey,
it's
Jay.
gone. Whatever.
Is this what you're signing?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Hey, Jay, make a perception check.
Alrighty. Let's see if I can find it.
Oh, dear God.
That's a 9. Love that.
Okay. You're kind of
I'm
too
a-
frustrated to. I know. I asked the people who would notice this, so don't worry. I know you have bullshit passive wisdom. You don't know anything. You're just kind of frustrated and kind of just looks at you. You can see he looks over to this ruby-eyed being. You can see now. Can I find my reference photo, please? Because I forgot to get those up.
No,
There it
you
is.
cannot.
You see that this figure, now that it's not exactly in the dark, you can see more. It's wearing this leather type of trench coat, if you will. You can see buckles along the rib cage that are buckled completely closed shut, and it's all the way up to this high collar, and it's almost covering up the lower chin. It's very long sleeves. You can see at the bottom of this kind of trench coat, there are a bunch of these square metal plates, small, only about 4 inches by 4 inches. They're not exactly that big, but in rows of 3 going all around the back. You can see a very large book strapped to their hip. You can see leather straps around that with a buckle keeping it in. There's a hood up, and you can see that it's fraying at the tips. You can see it's like a cotton hood attached to like this leather trench coat, if you will. It's fraying, has holes. Though the face now, you can see there's a mask almost with goggles around the eyes, and you can see it's almost like a fogged plate, like if there's a stone that's kind of separating them from the outside world, as if it was like a glass, like a smoked glass, and a very large beak coming out to a point that appears to be a mask, or its
So like
actual
Plague
body's kind
Doctor's
of hard.
mask?
Kind of a plague doctor's mask, yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
But
Interesting.
the red ruby eyes, you can see, just glow, and these 2 piercing kind of rubies behind this glass, and it kind of glows behind the glass slightly. You can see he just looks over to this creature, and kind of waits a moment. The creature doesn't move. You can see, I would say, well, the only one who would be able to see this would be Max. Well, no, Maxwell's all the way out there. Corfell, you're the one who would actually be able to see this with where you're sitting. You can see, their fingers move from beneath the sleeves that are kind of overly long. Because you can just see the trench coat move, and then just the tips of the fingers move. And you can just see him kind of nod his head.
Okay.
So, please tell me, how... Give me a reason why not to strike you down here, and to possibly keep up our bargain.
Because no matter how much the others may stutter over their tongues, we haven't lied to you. We told you we'd go down to the village to see and gather intel on this monster. You saw us go into the cave, so you know that we've gathered our intel. Tomorrow we make a decision.
What are we deciding?
Whether to take up his contract, we didn't say yes or no yet, Maxwell.
Perhaps the question we should be asking is why you had us being followed and watched when you didn't trust us in the first place.
You take following as being untrustworthy. I call it protection. What, you would rather not have somebody follow you in case you needed help? Someone
Aspen kind of just like he kind of like puts his hand to his temple and is kind of like, you can see he's a little offended by that.
Pardon
Like-
my thoughts as you kind of do this. Like, pardon my thoughts of you being incapable. It's more of insurance that I'd rather not get more people killed.
Is that really what you mean, or are you just basically trying to say you want to keep tabs on us? Because you already know something, but you won't tell us what that is. You're expecting us to try and find it out, and then see if the information that actually lines up actually corroborates with each other, and then so that we become basically your bitches.
You see Aspen just like, his mouth immediately drops open and he just looks at Airman like, you done fucked up. You fucked up.
Yeah, and Corfel's looking at you like, wow. And you can just see in his face like the wow. And it's not the I'm so proud of you, the why the fuck did you open your mouth?
You can see him kind of take a breath, and you can see he kind of has a smirk as he closes his eyes and kind of thinks to himself. Then what, pray tell, would you like to ask me that you haven't asked already? I've been truthful with everything I've said. Been asked very little questions. You've simply just gone on my word.
Have
I
you
would
though?
like to insight him.
Roll an insight check.
While you're doing that, Arabella's gonna be like, have you though? Because it seems to me it seems to me for as long as you've been living here and there have been these werewolves, you haven't done anything already. So you see the first group to send us down. Weren't there others before us? Did they fail? What makes us different from the others?
Aramid, you need to tell him the truth. With what you roll, he appears to be telling the truth. Appears to be genuine, though he is a very difficult man to read. Arabella, there's too many A's. Kind of looks to you and goes, well, you're the first ones I've personally sent. The others have come. Not by my name. I've not lived here my whole life. In fact, I've just recently returned after quite some years. I sent you in to help. I didn't think that this would be such a difficult task for you. I'm working on a bit of other business, if you will.
Such as?
I appreciate your concern, but I try to keep my clients confidential. You understand?
And if Corfel, I'm right next to you or right across from you, you just see her just kind of like, I saw your expression, I'm not going to say anything, but like, I really want to say something.
Can I ask a question? Can we have a room for a second so I can ask them a question? Is that okay? I know it's gonna ruin dinner.
We kind of already ruined dinner here, man.
It's already ruined.
With the trust being a bit thin, I will ask that my just gestures to this being next to him remain in the room for my own safety. I'm happy to leave.
That is perfectly fine.
And
I should ask a question.
just slides. You can hear the wood grind under his chair as he stands up. 5 minutes will suffice.
That's fine. Thank you.
You can see him walk off into the kitchen, which, again, it's a very open floor plan. So you can see, he's just around the corner. There's really no, like, doorway he can enter into.
As soon as he's out of the room, Aspen literally just drops his head onto the table and just lightly starts hitting his head against it. Like, why?
If I don't know if I'm next to you, Eva, but like if
I'm
I
across
am.
from you.
Oh, you're across from me. Okay.
Yeah.
Why do we not trust him, or what? Why do we not want to take up this offer? Because the way I'm seeing it right now is, we know he doesn't do a whole bunch of good things, yes, from what one person said, but he does try to do good things. And from right now, this job is to rid a town of werewolves that is killing the town's livestock.
Well, the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
You see, Aspen.
That wasn't the. No, go on.
Aspen kind of like raises his hand and like opens his mouth and kind of stops. And he like gestures for like a beard towards the town, like a stick.
Originally this morning, all we said to him was that we were going to gather info on this monster. We now have the info that it's many werewolves, and we're going to have to go down more prepared and with more magical assistance. We've held up our end of the bargain.
But we haven't told him any of the info.
Because he doesn't need to know it. He obviously knows there's werewolves in the cave.
So shouldn't we tell him if we need help? He has more men. He would be able to help us.
I don't see wizards. And if he's equipped every single one of his guards with a magical sword, then that is a very wealthy man.
You see Aspen kind of getting more frustrated as this conversation goes on. You can see him kind of like digging his nails into the table, and he's kind of just staring you guys down like, you're missing the fucking big picture here. He doesn't say anything,
And
but you can see he's getting aggravated.
The real point is, if we don't go back down to the village, then that grandfather is going to go into that cave without us and die.
So we should tell him everything, go down there, and take out the thing ailing the city, well, the small town thing, so they don't have to kill their livestock anymore.
You know, it's quite strange. We met one person that was a werewolf. What's to say the entire village isn't werewolves?
Do we see any more facial expressions from Aspen?
I'm sorry, I'm just...
No, I'm like being like deadly serious, because if not, I will. My
Yes.
character will be asking also. Aspen, do you want me to just cast sending so you could just tell me?
He kind of gives like a frustrated nod. Just like, yes.
You have one shot, 25 words. Okay?
He sends, "The grandfather is the one killing everyone!" Screaming it to you in all caps, in case you forgot.
Ow. And I remember that. I don't know about the others. Do you want me to say this out loud? And she's like asking you this.
That has to be another. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, yeah. Go ahead. Continue.
Kind of just gives like a go on motion. He has his like head in his hands. He's like, oh my god.
The certain person in question, their predicament. You understand what I mean?
Can you
Well-
use more words?
Aspen just goes, points out to the village. Stick, beard, stabby, stabby.
You want to kill the old man?
No. Rearrange that sentence.
The old
And
man
we'll-
wants to kill us?
At that point,
No.
the master comes walking. You can hear the creaking of the wood before he actually is seen as he
Aspen.
walks
Aspen
back.
just holds his head in his hands and just lightly starts banging his head against the table.
And he's just gonna put his arm on the wall, kind of just sit there, just kind of goes, "Bad timing."
Very.
I believe I'm more confused than I wanted.
You see Aspen kind of just like...
He's just gonna go up to his chair, flip it around, and kind of just lean against the back of it, and goes, "Look, I thought my intentions were quite simple. I wanted you to go in, figure out what it is, and kill whatever it was. If that's too much and you wish to back out, that's alright. I'm not gonna hold it against you. No skin off my back, no skin off of yours. We can part ways and pretend this never happened."
The problem is it's a lot more complicated than just go in and kill.
And which is why I asked, "What have you learned?" But you were very apprehensive into speaking and sharing your knowledge with me.
Aspen, again, kind of just completely frustrated with the situation, just starts rapidly signing. He's like, "Little girl, fucking dead. Cool. Werewolves, cool. Old man, freaking keeps killing people. Not cool. This is ridiculous."
As you begin to sign this, I just whack my hands down on yours. Just to stop you, not like to go whack, but just to go like stop.
Corfel, you see the fingers move again underneath the large cloak. Not cloak, trench coat.
Aspen gives you, I don't want to say a death glare, but he ain't happy. He's like, "Can
He's
I
trying to
fucking
give-
help you?"
He's trying to give you this look of like, trust me.
That's why we said that we were going to go down again after dinner. Because our heads aren't clear. We don't know what path we're going to take. We don't know what decision to make yet. There are many variables. And as a group, we are not clear.
You've made me very aware of that. Doesn't seem you're very
So
aware of
that's why
yourselves.
we graciously bowed and said, we will go back down and talk about this in the morning and stop you waiting for dinner.
You can see him. He's thinking of something. You can see him tapping the wood on his chair, just kind of thinking.
I was gonna say, do I know this to be like some kind of code? Like the tapping?
Name
like
one thing
Morse
in your
code?
background that would have your character to know anything about codes.
The shady people who raised me.
They're not that type of shady, from what I remember. Anywho, no. You wouldn't recognize it even if it was, from what I would understand. He kind of sighs. Welcome back in the morning. Understand. I would prefer if I had somebody accompany you, as I'm not sure if you're going to side with these creatures that have been terrorizing this town, which I cannot allow. I do hope you understand. And I would rather not alter the deal more than what we've already done. Now, if you would all like to enjoy as you can see, he's about to say dinner, but you can see him stop. And he, like, just mid-sentence, his whole body just freezes.
Aspen kind of gives him a look with a raised eyebrow, like, you okay, dude?
I want to look
Yeah.
over to the other dude, the wannabe goth emo.
Would
I
you
was gonna say-
like? Go.
Yeah.
What?
Well, because who's been moving the hands under the trench coat? The master or
No,
The other one.
Goth
The
emo
one
wannabe
below.
do.
I'm so like.
Ruby Eyes has been doing the trench coat. That's
Oh,
the
I'm
trench.
so looking at that then. Like,
Yeah.
what's going on there?
Now that only happens when. Don't you shush. When Aspen is signing. You notice the fingers only move when Aspen was signing. Other than that, this thing has been incredibly still. Ermin, you say you were looking around. Make a perception check.
Okay. When you load.
I'll aid you, I guess.
It's too
Oh.
late.
Never mind.
Overroll. 25. So as you see him kind of freeze, you start looking around. You do begin to hear something, and it. How would I explain this? Have you ever heard water being cut
Yes.
with like a sword or like running through it?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It sounds like that, and you can just hear it so vaguely because of 25.
Got stabbed.
You can hear it so quietly. It's not coming from him, but from the window. And as soon as you go to look, you can already see him lifting his chair, and he has thrown it straight out the window. And this is a freaking large, beefy ass chair. As it flies across the table, Maxwell, I need you to make a dex save. As you were sitting on the cross of the table, and you're there. Dexterity save of what'd you get?
20.
20. You just see this large freaking wooden, like, oak chair come flying at you. You just do one of those slides off the chair, like, straight down under the table. And it goes, and as soon as it's about to hit the actual window, you hear it crush. As all of a sudden you see a wolf's head coming through the window. And all of a sudden immediately get hit with the chair and get thrusted back out.
Aspen just kind of sits there, opens his mouth, and kind of like claps it closed. Just
Yep.
nods.
At that point,
Just standing up and just says, "We need our weapons now."
hang on a second. Why won't shut up? Shh, not you. This. Nope. Stop. There we go. With that, you hear him say, "Oh, of course he followed you. Everybody roll initiative."
Aw, fuck.
Now hang on, I
was gonna say we need tokens.
I
Oh no!
will.
I wrote it.
Don't worry, we'll
Just
keep it.
token.
We'll keep it. Just give me a second. I gotta get the map. Roll 20 decide to put it back in the freaking darkness again. Okay, and drag you to here. Alright, there we are. Go ahead and place your tokens on there for those who've already rolled. I will fix it, don't worry.
Oh, should know be about here.
May I have some help, please?
Yes, absolutely. Give me a moment.
Thank you.
There's that. No, I need to get... Where are you? There you are. Aspen.
I'm pretty happy with a 20.
Yeah.
There you go.
16.
Where are you?
Corfel is on the opposite side, so you'll be there.
Okay,
Why is there two of you?
Because I normally have a picture.
I know, we'll fix that later.
Oh,
And you got deleted. How that? There we go. So put yourself next to purple.
next to purple.
Yes.
Why aren't you doing your thing?
I will get you as well, don't worry.
Wait,
Nope.
so am I right next to?
Corfel. Corfel's purple.
No,
Arabella's
then
red.
Am I right next to the? Oh, Arabella's grey.
No, Arabella's red. I'm
Arabella's
gray.
red, the
I'm
master's
always
gray.
gray. Yes. I will always be gray. Now, Window
Ah,
is right
okay.
behind Maxwell, as I described earlier.
Mm.
which I will go ahead just to make life a little bit easier for everybody.
Like, give me a
There.
second. My computer's doing like 20 million things. Stop it!
What else is new?
I need to add a turn for you. Do that. 4. Okay.
I got a 6,
Jamming out
not
to
a
the
4.
music.
What's that? What about music?
I'm just jamming.
Oh yeah, the music's really good right now. I'm really happy with it. What?
Ahmed got a 6, not a 4.
Oh, thank you. But there we go.
I got a 9.
Did you click on your token? You did. You're good. And then step it.
I'm not doing anything.
Talking to myself.
Okay.
I talk to myself a lot. Sorry, there's a lot going on. Okay. Okay, Corfel, you're up first.
Okay. Quick, like, not doing a proper perception check, but, like, just filtering in, like, what do I see?
What do you see? In this room, if you're doing a quick look around, you know towards this room right here is a kitchen, and the way you entered in is this way. You have a window behind you and a very large table full of food that's not on the picture. I'm sorry. And the master in the backside with a chair thrown at the window that's kind of clogging up the window right now.
Okay. I dog whistle and just shout, "Weapons, lads!"
Okay.
And then I would like to climb up onto the table,
Okay.
back down,
Mm-hmm.
and then, like, head this way because I know this is the entryway and my weapons are in the alcove.
Yes. Which
So 5, 10, 15, 20,
that's
25.
the doorway right there for you.
Where's the doorway?
Doorway is in the middle of this next room. You see it?
Oh yeah, 30.
Should be
And
stairs
then,
to it.
Yeah, and then I use my action to dash because again I'm
Sure.
nothing without my weapons. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Where are the weapons?
Through that doorway into this little ledge room.
25, 30, and that's the end of my go. Well, 25,
Okay.
30 out the way of the door.
All right, and then next, I would say they are. I don't. Why did that get deleted? Anywho, there's a chest right here and a chest right there. It's not on there right now for some reason. I don't know why. Sorry. I can fix that real fast. Oh, why did you do that to me, Roll 20? Stop it.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Got you. Boom. There they are. Okay.
Next is Wolfie's turn.
Cool. You hear. Well, Maxwell. Actually, everybody. You hear scratching and wood crushing as you hear something attempting to come through. As you just see one of the arm blades get ripped off, and you see a snarl and just teeth with fur. And you can see a little bit of foam actually trying to go through this window right now. Let's see if he is able. Oh, hello. Why did that? Okay, well that one's gone.
20 down.
Okay. What's your armor class? That's with disadvantage because he's reaching through. Nope, misses. As an arm tries to go through and begins sweeping, trying to get you, and he just grabs a little bit of your shirt, pulls out, and he doesn't have you. That's his turn. Maxwell, you're up.
This was a brand new freaking shirt.
He didn't get you. He just got into a little bit of shirt, and so he was just fraying slightly. He got a thread.
That's even worse, because that
Right.
shirt gets so annoying.
Right?
I'm gonna first cast Mage Armor, because, yeah, I need that.
Okay, mage armor's up.
And then I'm just gonna stand up, take a seat on this edge of the table, and just go wait for it.
Jesus Christ.
Are you going here, or are you remaining where you're at?
I'll go right here. I'm just gonna be sitting on the edge of the table, staring at this window now.
Okay. Aspen.
I'm picking up my chair and running straight at the window, like legs out.
Okay, make a strength check.
Come on.
15.
15. Easy enough. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get more tokens. Chair.
Chair. Char.
Boom. There's your chair. Go ahead and move yourself to the window. You go in and you slam it into the window itself. You can hear it kind of break through and push the other one through slightly. You can see now you've made another barrier for him to actually get through.
Exactly my fucking plan.
There we go. It looks like it's pretty well lodged in there. You have movement and a bonus action. Would you like to do anything with it?
Bonus action, I'm going to actively push myself like against the chair to add more weight as a barrier.
All right, fair enough. Anything else?
I just kind of like gesture to like the hallway, like fucking go.
All right, and it's the master's turn. Hang on a second. Goes, great. Right back. I should. You know what? I don't care. I really don't care. Everyone follow me, please. And you can see he just begins to walk out. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And you can see him go around the corner. It's like, there, back we were. And you see him enter into that room. That's his turn. Annabelle.
Okay, so none of us have our weapons. And the master wants us to follow, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Aspen like tried to make a way out already.
No, they're barring the door.
Yeah, I pushed myself against a chair in the window. So it's like chair, another chair, me for him to get through into the room. It's basically I'm making a barricade, if that makes sense.
Alright. I'm gonna run and help Corfel with the weapons.
Okay, so are you gonna use your movement to dash over to get to where Corfel is? All right, then you can just get to here. So that's your action. Alrighty, Armid.
I'm really conflicted as to what to do. So I am going to, because I'm thinking so badly. Like, we don't really trust this guy. 2 of the other people have already gone to go grab the weapons. Hopefully they'll have the mentality to actually think like, okay, I need to get this as well, and grab all our other stuff as well if they can. So I'm actually going to just move to here, and hold my action of if I see an arm or anything come through, I'm going to grab it and I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay, what you casting?
It's inflict wounds.
It will be with disadvantage as it's been barred, and you're gonna have to reach your arm through there and to try to touch this creature and find it.
It's as if like he breaks through and his arm comes through.
So you're readying that spell if it comes through.
Yeah.
Okay. Just be aware if it hits your turn, it hasn't gone. That spell is used.
Oh, right. Okay.
That's fine. I'm just letting you know if it doesn't get its arm through, the spell is still being cast. So essentially, when it comes back to your turn,
no, it's more like just I'm on alert. So if I see the arm come through, that's when
you can't. If you want to use a reaction, you have to ready a spell. You have to ready a spell, which means you begin to cast it, and that you can't go reaction. I cast a spell. That's a feat.
Just grab a fucking knife from the table and stab it if it comes through.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, you grab a steak knife and you ready the action stab. Understood. Corfel,
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that's a good question.
Yeah.
Is the cutlery at the table silverware?
Hey!
Jesus Christ, Corfel.
You have no clue.
You're laughing, but that's a serious question.
It is a serious question.
I agree completely. I know where you're going. It's amazing.
Yeah, because silver.
You have no clue. You don't know if it's plated. You don't know if it's fake.
Yeah.
Or if it's real. Yep.
Okay, so I open this chest that's apparently next to me. What's
in that chest is Aspen's, Maxwell's, and yours' weaponry. It will take your action to grab all of it, or it will take your bonus action to grab your own.
I'm gonna grab mine. Actually, no. Yeah, I'm gonna grab everyone's and then use my movement to get out of the room.
Alrighty, so you are able to grab.
And as I'm leaving, I say to Cinder, try and find the arcane focuses. And that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Alright.
The arcane focuses! Okay,
That's not your turn. It's not your turn.
Wolfie's turn.
I forgot for a second.
All right. Ooh. Okay.
I'm really excited to find these.
Aspen, you feel the void slowly getting kind of broken, and you can see it slowly breaking through, but it's not completely through yet. Maxwell.
I will do what I was told. And I'm just gonna go follow the master.
Okay, the one person who listens.
Ash. So
Hey, I am fucking trying to keep this thing out of here. Max, you're going the wrong way.
Giving Chlorophyll a high five on the way.
Their hands are full.
Oh, I was
You're
gonna say,
going
like,
the
you
wrong
see
way,
me
right?
holding. You see me
Hold on.
holding your weapons.
Yeah, Max, you just let her. Do you let him to hold the weapons, or you?
Yep.
Okay.
Just walking right past.
Okay.
Got this.
Are you dashing?
Yeah.
Okay. So what was that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay, I'll put you where you can be. Alrighty, Aspen, you're up.
I am grabbing another chair, the one right beside me, and
Strength check.
as soon as this one starts getting like really battered, I'm switching them. That's a 12.
Call of Duty Zombies, everybody. Alright.
True.
Just keep barring the window.
This one's not as barded in there, but you are able to like, slip it in there. You can feel it. It's not as tight, but you can work on it in the next turn. Okay.
All right, and I motion towards Airmed to just get out of the room. I'm like, leave. Get out of here.
Okay. So Maxwell, as you kind of enter in, you're in that same room as last time with the 4 chests, the big large chair. You can already see the master rummaging through on the chest. He looks at me and goes, I figured you would be the only one to come follow me. He goes, here, don't drop this. And just tosses you a sack.
Okay.
Make a dex check.
I could do dexterity.
Can you?
No.
You catch it, and you can feel like it feels like a bunch of marbles actually, and a few of them slip out and actually hit, and you recognize it. That one has some green glow, red glow. It goes, ah!
Ah!
I said don't drop it.
I will not drop any more, sir.
They get up before somebody steps on it.
Yep.
And that's his turn. Cinder, sorry, Arabella, you're up.
All right. Can I do a perception check of trying to find the arcane focuses?
Sure, that does take an action to do so. It'd be like a search action. Would you like to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll it.
Roll investigation. Pretend. Leave a perception. That's fine. There's nothing else in this room other than that second chest. You assume they're in there.
Can I open that?
Yeah, I'll let you open that. There is Aramid's. Whoever I didn't specify last time is in this one. I forget. I think it's yours. Yours and Aramid's. Yeah.
All right. So I'm just gonna take them and. Which way did Cora fuck?
It's right.
You can see me through the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I went back to the table to like dump weaponry.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna grab the arcane focuses. And I'm gonna head back that way as well.
No, you're gonna grab everything.
Everything. Yes, everything.
I will say that's gonna because you technically use your action to search, but you would have. I'd go for it. That's fine. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can make it right here. Put yourself behind Corfo whenever you get there. Aramid, you're up.
Okay, I shake my head. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying here.
Okay.
And I pick up another knife, so I have
You're just double
knives in
wielding.
my hand.
Steak knives. Gotcha. And you're
Edward
just
Scissorhands.
you're just waiting for it to come by.
Yeah, I'm also kind of being alert to make sure like nothing comes through another room or
Okay.
another window in the room. So
Are you ready in an action to attack it, or are you looking? Those are two separate actions.
yeah, that's more like with my passive. I'm kind of.
It doesn't work that way. It's being surprised helps your passive. If you're actively looking, it's an action. Choose.
Well,
I say
I
actively
suppose
look because we're
Yeah,
pretty
because you're
good.
there. I'll actively look.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Okay.
You got this.
I will do when roll 20 wants to respond.
That's fine. Roll 20 likes to be a little slow.
God damn it.
Did you just call Roll20 a chode?
No, I said, oh, god damn it.
Not you.
No, I said it's a little slow.
Oh. I literally thought you said roll 20's a little chode. And I was like, okay.
Whatever that is. I don't even know what that is, but okay.
A chode is a
chode?
very small penis.
It's a penis that's wider than it is long, specifically.
Sure.
You learn something new every day.
Right? Did you know that, D? No? Okay.
Yeah, I did not.
It may be British slang. but
That might
it's
be a
okay.
British. I've never
It's
heard
not
of that.
British slang.
I've never
trust
heard
me.
that. I've
Okay.
never
There we
heard
go.
of that.
Anyway, D&D, everybody. So,
innocent
we
of the
can
group
talk
knows
about
what a show
dicks. Alright, we'll talk about dicks. I'm getting hot.
Dicks and dogs.
Okay. So, you're activating 16. So far it doesn't look like anything else is coming in. That's a bit hard to tell. Corfell, you're up.
Okay, using the last of my movement, I get to, well no, not the last of my movement, but I get to here pretty comfortably, dump the weaponry on the table,
Cool.
and then get my bow.
Cool.
And I'm just kind of, how much did I use? Because I was there, so 5, 10,
20.
15,
You have 10
20.
feet.
So yeah, 20, 25, 30. So when Arabella gets here with my arcane focus, and I can actually do stuff.
Okay. Its turn again.
Have more chairs, Wolfie. You get
It
a chair.
goes
You
silent.
get a chair. You get a chair.
Swallow the wood.
Jesus Christ.
It goes
As I
silent.
just said, it goes silent.
And so fuck off, everybody. Let me DM for once in my life.
Is that what you do?
I know, right? I handle children. That's what I do.
Yeah,
Child.
You are all children. Oh my gosh.
I'm the biggest of children.
Anywho, you no longer hear it trying to break through.
Boom. It's going for another window, lads.
Yeah, don't fall for that shit. Everybody get a chair.
Maxwell, you're up.
I'm gonna pick up the ones that fell on the ground and put it back in the bag.
Easy enough. He goes, oh, here, catch this. And he throws something else at you, catch it.
Okay. Yep.
Get it, boy.
19. You catch an arrow. Just, you see him just searching. Just
Just gonna put the arrow under my arm.
Is anyone else behind you yet?
Not yet.
Of course not.
Wait, would I have seen where Maxwell went, or at least
The door is
idea where
open,
he is?
and it's in here.
Oh, well then
in
they
the
would
main
have seen us
chamber.
run past. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. Aspen, you're up.
Um,
He would have. Oh, so my apologies. He would say, "Go, give that to the group."
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'm just gonna start walking out to the group then.
Yeah, when it's your turn. It's not your turn.
all right. I am going to kind of peek around the splintered wood and see if it's like trying to fake us out, if it's still there or not.
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, yeah. Woo. Love that.
Gotta look around that chair.
Get a nat 20.
That's a 12.
12. You are able to peek through, and you're trying to see. It's hard to tell, but you do see legs just standing there.
Legs
Human.
for days.
They're human. They're bear.
You see Aspen like turn you, Ermed, and point at his legs and point outside. And then just push himself back up against the barrier.
Okay.
That's it for my turn.
I can't say anything yet because it's not my turn.
Master's turn. He's gonna rummage a little bit more. Arabella.
Gonna run back and put the outlook you just gave me feels like I'm doing something wrong.
Oh.
Give everybody their shit back.
Yes, that's the plan. I'm gonna go back there.
What looks am I giving you?
Asher, you look like
I was
you look like so sassy.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. I just saw you do something with your eyes. Like, oh my god, why is she doing this?
No!
um,
I can't see you guys half the time because I've got 4 other windows open, so that might be it. I just glance at the camera after once and be like, hi, I'm here.
it's fine. It's fine.
Wait,
it's
you're
fine.
here?
Don't worry. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna
It's that
Go back
moment of
there.
hey baby.
just put everything I have in my arms on the table. Be
Okay,
like,
well,
here,
move yourself to
here,
your table. That takes 20 feet if you move it. 5, 10, 15, 20 to get to the actual table. Do I need
Yeah,
to
I
move?
think I got that 5, 10. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, go ahead. Move yourself there. That's all I'm saying. Move yourself. No, now you're inside Chlorophyll.
That's
There you
my
go.
job.
Okay.
Stop it!
Oh, you wish, honey. You wish.
Okay.
Leave
So
my dad
you
alone.
drop everything on the table. I'll say that's your free action to just drop everything. What would you like to do?
Can I take my stuff? Oh
Yes.
wait. No, like pass it around, pass out the stuff.
No, you can do it to one person.
I say take your shit, cause you have magic. So
True. Okay, I'll take my stuff.
Okay. You take your stuff. That's your action.
That's my putting it on.
No, like you grab your stuff. What is your action?
Oh,
put it on.
yep, putting
Take
it on.
off. Okay. You put it on. What would you like to? Okay. You have your stuff on. What would you like to do?
Okay. Remind. Sorry, I'm like really
You're good.
flustered right now.
You're good. You're good. Only millions of people are gonna see it. I'm kidding. There's nobody
Probably
watching
only,
right now.
like, 2.
There's
I'm gonna-
nobody on there.
That doesn't make me feel better, Asher.
We are being hosted though. Like I am sharing.
The people watching on your side, tell them to come to my
A
side.
couple. Just
Really?
okay.
Don't sound so surprised. This sounds like the worst dude. Anywho, let's play D&D. Go.
Right. Are you
Is
gonna
there-
get out a weapon? Are you gonna like?
Are you gonna ready a spell?
I'm trying to ask a question. Shut up.
Ask your question.
I'm trying to ask my
I need
question.
more rum.
Is there anyone in there? Like
Where?
werewolf?
No.
In the room? No.
Do you see a werewolf in the room?
I don't believe so.
Then no.
It's just Arabella, Corfell, and I. And then
I
in
have
the
a map
room,
for a
it's
reason.
D. It's D and the Master getting shit.
Oh man, do I make maps for no reason?
No,
Yeah.
Master.
Okay, so
All
I'm
the reasons.
gonna go over there behind Aspen and just kind of try to peek. Well,
Make a
actually, I could see right through. I just want to see what's outside.
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Leg dude is outside.
Legs for days. Is that
Yeah, but we weren't there in the room when you were like
Yes.
legs.
And you just pointed at your legs, which I don't know how you're going to translate that. Anywho,
Leg and
perception
outside.
check with disadvantage.
Walk outside.
Leg.
I think Ashley wants us to walk outside.
Can we play D&D, everybody? Like, please?
Disadvantage, and then down here is. Why is this not being? This is such a small screen than what I'm used to because I switched over to my mom's computer.
3.
That's a 3.
Aspen's head's in the way.
Ugh.
Sorry.
Ermin, you're up.
That's why.
Right, okay. I say to Arabella, switch places with me, and I just basically run.
I can just jump over the table.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and follow Max.
Okay. So go ahead and move your spaces.
I'm trying to think. Alright, that's 5.
There is a measuring tool. You can do
Yeah,
this.
just do that.
You dashing?
Yeah.
You can get to here.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay. All right. Corfell.
Okay, so now that I've dumped the shit on the table, taken a step back, see that no one is longer like trying to break through that window with Aspen. I also like start to run towards the masters, like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's just my movement. Where are they?
And I can now reveal this. Pew, pew, do, do. Also, as much as I say can we play D&D, this is what real D&D is, everybody. I don't care what you watch on Critical Role. I don't care what you watch on any of the College Humor. They're getting paid. This is what real D&D is.
A couple nerds being
like
nerds.
not even. I don't want to even take in the room. I just like get to the doorway and shout out. He's no longer trying to get through the window. What do you need?
Turns around. Oh, people did came. Awesome. Take the arrow. And points to Maxwell.
I can't move any closer, so I just hold my hand out.
Okay.
Beware that arrow. It may jump at your thigh. Just kidding.
I hate this. Anyway.
Actually, no, fuck it, because that's a waste of a turn. I will use my action to dash, come up here, take the arrow.
Easy enough.
And then, so that was another 5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'm back in the room.
Cool. Easy enough. All right. It's turn again.
Ooh.
Aspen, Arabella, and I would say Corful since you come back. You don't hear the cracking of wood. What you do hear are nails scraping against wood.
He's trying to fucking climb up on the roof, isn't he?
You don't know, but it starts over here, and it's making its way around here. You can just hear it scratching against the wood, and you can just hear... Maxwell, your turn.
I will take the bag, do as I am told, walk it back. Slowly and carefully.
Okay. It's like it's basically a sack of the size of a bag of beans.
Alright, so
It's like that size. Yeah.
No dash.
The exploding marbles
Okay.
again.
Oh my god, don't remind me.
Is
That will
it?
haunt me forever.
Will it though? I didn't mean to do that. Anyway.
Shut up.
Aspen, you're up.
I'm still, like, at the window. I kind of point to my ear and point to the wall and make, like, a shushing motion. Just, like, listen.
You just hear the claws just digging into the wood.
And I
Just
motion
long.
for, like, belt, grab, stabby, stabby.
Belt, grab, stabby, stabby.
Yes, I'm
Well, your
still
stuff
holding
is on the
myself.
table.
I'm not fucking taking
I'm
any
just letting you
chances.
know.
I
Just
have
letting you know.
my whole entire body plastered back first out towards the window, not moving, keeping my feet firmly planted on the ground, not taking any chances.
Just letting you know. Gosh. Anyhow. Okay. That's your turn?
Yes.
Okay. And next up is the master.
Hurry up, what you trying to find, dude? We
Okay.
got some shit to do.
And with that, Airman, you hear a bunch of clanging and banging as you hear footsteps coming out. You see his arms are full of weapons. And you see there is a large great axe. You can see there are short swords. You can see there's some more arrows. You can see short swords. You can just see him, like a bunch of them goes, here, take some of these. And he's just beginning to slowly unload on some of them onto you, Aramid.
I take them.
What? It's your turn. Arabella, you're up.
Take the weapons. Arm yourself. Get ready for a surprise attack. Cause bitch is fucking coming.
I still have. I've never used it, but Arabella. Well, I do. Technically, I have the lightning staff thing.
The what?
Lightning javelin.
Oh, the javelin of lightning. Yeah. I'm like, what? I never gave you a staff.
Yeah, the javelin.
Javelin of lightning. Yeah.
Can you use that?
Anyone could use anything.
Anybody can use anything. It doesn't mean you're proficient in it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, doesn't it require attunement or something?
Does it? Did I ever give you the card?
I don't know.
You never gave it to me.
What? Okay, D&D 5.
I just added it to my list, and that was it.
Okay, well, I will give you a card. It does not require attunement.
Nice.
Does it? No. It should. Well, that's weird.
It should?
Yeah, I think it should.
It's a fucking
It doesn't.
lightning javelin.
You speak the command word, transfer into a bolt of lightning, forming a 5 feet line wide that extends out from you, target within 120 feet. Each creature in the line, excluding you and the target, must make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw, taking 4d6 lightning damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. The lightning bolt turns back into a javelin when it reaches the target. Make a ranged weapon attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes damage from the javelin plus 4d6 lightning. This javelin probably can't be used again until the next dawn. In the meantime, the javelin can still be used as a magic weapon.
I'm tired of having items that I can't use until the next dawn.
I mean, you can use it. It just means you've used it once and you can't use it till the next dawn.
Yeah, once a day.
Not magically, anyway. You can still use it as a regular javelin afterwards. If you're
At
going
least it's
through
a
it.
weapon.
Okay, I'm gonna equip it.
Okay, that's a free action.
Right, I'm not gonna.
That's not your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna equip it, and I'm just gonna. We heard it climbing on
You heard
the roof, so
scraping.
it's somewhere up there.
Whether it's climbing or on the outside, you have no idea.
It's just like
It's more ominous than that. It's more of like a single claw, but sure.
you know what?
You know what? I don't ruin my freaking goth dude, okay?
Okay, so this is Arabella's gonna just kind of move to the side slightly and lean against the wall. She's just gonna like slowly be like, "Okay, I got this. We're gonna make it out of here. Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna work together. Got this."
Are you ready in an attack with the javelin?
Am I writing in an attack?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. Done. Everybody, you're up. It's been a few weeks, guys. Give us some space. Everybody up.
Is it an action or is it a bonus action to just kind of catch?
He's giving it to you, so I'll say you can just get it.
Okay, great. 30 feet. Goats need to. No, I don't want a dice roller. That's 15 to get to there. So then that's 20 and 30 is. Oh. No, I just want to like get to the table and drop it, so basically I can get in front of
So
Corfell.
you can do here, and then boom, that's 25.
Okay, I'll do that then. That's 25, is it?
Yep. So you have 5 more, so you can dump all the weapons.
Yeah.
And you can see they all have a nice silver shine to it.
Right, can you tell me again what weapons there actually are in there?
A great axe, a short sword, rapier, and 3 arrows.
Right, okay. What swords? Sorry, I'm being really stupid.
Short sword, rapier.
I grabbed the short sword.
Okay. That's a free action. It's on the table.
Okay. And I'm gonna go because I'm gonna use my bonus action to do extra movement. Can I do that? I'm sure I can.
What do you want to do? I'm sorry?
I just basically want to move to here.
No, that's all your movement. Unless you dash.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Sure, go for it. You can dash. Use your action to dash there.
Okay.
Easy enough. Okay, Corfell. Corfell, you're muted. the mouth of words of oh shit.
I said, oh shite, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. The emphasis on the I is off.
Hell yeah. Okay, so going over to the table, I pick up the rapier.
Okay.
Did we get a general... Can you show on the map, like, a general direction of, like, it was going this way?
It started this way and moved clockwise. So.
Okay, so if I go to here, where's the nearest window?
The nearest window is right here. Here. So I can make that a little bit more obvious. My apologies.
So I'm gonna stand
Stabby.
here and ready in action. And as soon as I see something come through this window, it's getting sliced.
Stabby.
Okay.
Stabby.
Max, what did you do with what you gave? So okay, I will say no, you're not really paying attention. Never mind. All right. Anywho. Okay. It's turn. Give me a moment. You gonna play? Okay. You do hear a voice.
It's like, I'm gonna eat you and drink your blood.
Can I have my monologue, please? Gosh, guys. You guys, like, it's supposed to be dark, but I feel like we haven't played for so long. You guys are like, I'm just having fun playing D, and I'm like, I want to be cool.
Yo, werewolf, give us your lunch money, you nerd.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Why do I try?
Sorry,
Alright.
continue, Asher.
Fuck you. Anyway. Come out, let's play. Did you really believe I would just let you leave? Now why would I do that? After all, you showed me right where he is. Come on out, master! I just want to give you the same respect you gave to me. And you hear the claws can be heard just scraping against the wood.
Am I able to hide? I technically haven't used an action.
You readied your action to attack. Yeah. So do you prefer to hide? Instead, I let you revert that.
No.
Okay.
I'm still up against the wall at a dodgy angle, so.
Okay. Yeah, that's all you hear. Max.
Max, it's your turn.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking.
Okay.
What should I do with this bag? I'm just gonna call out to the hallway towards the master.
You hear go and you see like it pause in the middle of his voice. I'm afraid to answer.
I'm afraid to hold it.
Pick one, throw one when you see it, away from everyone else.
I'm just gonna stare at everyone standing here by the window. Oh, fuck.
Point to the next window.
Red area, green singular.
I'm just gonna reach and grab a red one.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna ready an action to throw.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Aspen, you're up.
I'm gonna... I would say... Where are the weapons, like...
They're on the table.
Where on the table? Am I close enough to grab one, or would I have to move?
Man, I gotta do everything for you guys. Okay, hang on.
I'm
I'm messing.
Diamond in the middle.
I'm messing. I'm trying to find... Is this it? Hang on.
And it's not like I just went dump. It's kind of like I went so like it could slide down a little
Okay,
bit.
this wine glass is where the weapons are because I can't find anything else right now. And those are where all the weapons are.
Cool. I'm just going to pick up the closest one to me. I honestly do not care what it is.
It would be the Grey Tax.
Cool. And I'm honestly just going to ready it
Okay.
and stick my ear like onto the wall
Ooh,
and
make a
try to
perception
pinpoint
check.
kind of like exactly where he is.
Make a perception check, please. Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm doing the whole meme bullshit.
No whammies.
Tell me what you
Oh,
get.
13.
13. You do still hear something. You put your ear to it, and you hear a pause, and you swear you feel a hot breath blow against you as you just hear, I can smell you.
See Aspen kind of like
You feel like right on the other side of the wall.
Aspen kind of like tucks his head into his arm and like sniffs himself at first. He's like, do I smell that bad?
Is that your turn?
I'm gonna point like right where my ear is, just like it's over there.
Okay.
And then that's it.
The master's gonna come out, and you can see Corfel. He's walking a little bit slower as he's heard the voice kind of ring out, and he's just gonna look to you, Corfel, and goes, "This goes without saying. Don't listen to it. Thank you." You can see it walk into the room. And Corfel, at this point, you would see on the opposite side, there are now. Come on, you know what? Let's just do this. Pay no attention to how funky they look. I'm just grabbing what I have. You see now there's somebody over there, one of the same type of dark leathered cloaked, not leather cloaked, but leather armored figures are now waiting by the window as well. And they showed up almost out of nowhere. He goes, "Go away, Riven. I have no business in dealing with you. I really rather you just go away and fuck off." Arabella?
She's just kind of sitting, well, not standing there, against the wall, and she's kind of, she's got her like her hand on her heart, as you can like feel it beating.
Okay.
Yeah, she's just like trying to keep calm and keep quiet, and like just might be like saying Elvish prayers.
Okay. Is that all you're doing?
Yeah.
Armin.
Okay, I am going, because if it's moving and Aspen has just said it's right near to him, I'm going to try and just go over the table here and move just to here, just to make sure like that guy's safe. But I also want to keep, well, no, I'm going to do a perception check to see if I can hear that he's actually moving like in the wall or like outside.
It is an action to do so, if that's alright by you.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, go ahead and roll. Let me know what you get.
I got a 12, really?
Okay.
I
12.
have a plus 10 modifier.
It's hard to tell. In fact, now that you're listening in, the scratching stopped.
Okay.
Or
I just
you
kind
can't
of
hear it.
I've looked at everyone. I'm just like, I point to my ear and I just kind of like shrug.
Okay. Corfel. Corfel, you muted.
No.
Oh, you're thinking.
Who's eating crisps?
That's Allie. What are you gonna do, Allie?
Okay.
what's the thing? Like we've heard him walking around, but he's stayed outside. But he's stayed outside. Dude told him to fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and look out the window. I want some intel.
Okay, make a perception check.
Just be careful.
Mm-hmm.
His
This is
face
where I
gets
better.
grabbed.
11.
As you peek outside, it's very hard to tell because of the rain, though there is a considerable amount of moon light out right now. And as you're kind of looking around, you don't see anything.
Okay. I go back to my position of pressed up against the wall,
Easy enough.
and I keep my eyes out to just see if I can jump at the next opportunity.
Understood. There's a long pause. It feels like hours are going by of just stillness.
Mm.
And then you hear the window shatter behind you. And you just see him just get ripped through, and he's just gone in a moment.
Well, that happened.
Maxwell, you're up. You hear a crash and a very blood-curdling scream from somebody, and then just cut halfway through the scream.
Am I allowed to use free speech to just be like, "Your man's gone"?
If you so choose.
Your man's gone. He
Okay.
fucked off. Got eaten by a werewolf. Love it.
It's very obvious that like I'm looking straight forward, being like, "There we go."
Max?
Well, not one to be stuck in a box. This is not a fun time. Just gonna I'll move down.
Okay.
Standing there. Holding my action if I see a werewolf, throwing the red one.
Okay.
If I see anything, I'm just throwing the red one.
You see Corfell.
That
I'm throwing
would
the red one.
catch all of us. Jesus.
Aspen, you're up.
I'll take one of those.
I guess again, I would try to listen in, kind of like really straining my ears to just hear anything, any slight movement of grass, anything.
Roll a perception check.
Because he just fucking took somebody out a window, so... Big money, no whammies. It's a 14.
14. You listen slowly. You hear the padding of feet, but it sounds like it's walking away.
You fucking trust in that.
Do with it what you will.
I kind of turn to face everyone, and I make kind of like the walking motion with my fingers, and I move it away from myself. Boop, 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 boop.
Okay.
But I'm still holding that fucking weapon up high, ready to strike.
Understood. The master kind of moves here and he listens. Right. They're gone. You can see we kind of take a breath out. I should have expected this. Oh no. Shit. You can see him kind of get irritated himself. He kind of just starts rubbing his face. Alright, time to go. Time to go, please. And you can see, you haven't seen the cloaked figure, and then all of a sudden it's just sitting here, just kind of standing there in the corner. He goes, we need to go to the town right now. right now. In fact, if you would all love to accompany me, I would appreciate it. If not, farewell, have a good time, and fuck off. Things begins to walk.
Yeah, sure.
What are y'all doing? You're out of initiative for right now.
I'll scoop up everything that was left on the table.
Well, I'm about to say, everybody get something off the table right now. So that you don't hoard it all and everybody can have a weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't planning on hoarding it. It was more of a, if people run, at least someone got the stuff off the table.
I also will say, Max, share those out.
What?
Share those out.
Give me one.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
That sounds as though it's like an insurance policy. Give everybody...
You have terrible insurance policies.
Aspen just goes over and grabs his shit and starts walking with the master.
Yeah, I grab mine, and like my shield is ready, and I have the sword, and then I'm just walking.
Okay.
I'm doing all this in a very fancy dress.
Yeah.
Arcane focus on my dagger and just start walking back.
And remember those who are not wearing armor right now because they're in their...
I have.
Just remember.
Haha! Mage armor.
Haha! Blue shit. Okay. So you all begin to follow the who took a weapon from the master?
I did.
Okay.
I did not.
Okay. Just double check.
That's why I said to grab something from the table.
Too late now.
But I have something, so I don't need it. I've got a few things. I don't use them.
Okay.
And that's why if there was anything left and unclaimed in the middle of the table, scooping. I take it all.
I had a feeling.
Just throw shit at the werewolf. Go away!
Well, I know for a fact that there's at least 3 magic arrows that no one picked up. I'm taking those. I took the rapier. Ahmed has the short sword, so I don't know what's left.
Aspen took the great axe.
Mm.
And I think that was it, unless it's another short sword. Asher?
There was a short sword, rapier, great axe, 3 arrows, and that was it.
Oh, so then everything's been claimed. It's fine. I pick up the arrows and go.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I'm walking, like, because we grabbed everything, you see the priority of Colfell right now is, like, very, even though he's walking quickly to follow the master, really delicately reattaching the bracelet. And just being like, all focus is on that bracelet and not dropping it and not breaking it.
Easy enough to do. Alrighty. You guys begin to follow the cloaked figure and the master out the front door and towards the woods. He goes, "Look, I can't make this easy. It's going to be hard. We're going to the town. He's going to just kill the town because that's what he likes to do. We aren't going to have time. I have no idea how many there are. I think there's 3, maybe more, maybe less. Anywho, let's see how this goes.
We killed one, there was him, another one asleep, and then the little girl. So that's about 3.
Yeah, let's hope there's not more. Hopefully the family's not back. Alright. And you guys head... Go ahead.
Well, I go to say it, and then I look at Aspen and say, should I tell him this?
Aspen kind of just like, it's whatever now. Everything's... We almost died.
There's somebody else in the town who's also doing killings.
Oh, man.
Aspen kind of just gives him like a...
Yeah, he seems like a dude to do it. Alright, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna feel terrible. Just go with it. And you can see the masked figure goes over to, goes up to a tree, pulls out a scroll. You don't hear any words coming out, but you see the scroll go and just get incinerated as this, like, the tree itself almost begins to invert into itself, and it spreads itself apart in a way of like this big large crack. He goes, "Move!" and just steps through it.
I just go for it.
Okay. You each go through.
This reminds me of something that happened back home. Basically, does it look similar to what I had to step through?
It's similar, but appears to be different type of magic. For those, well, none of you would really know it. It's more of a druid spell.
Oh.
As you go through it, you feel your air in your lungs get sucked out a little bit as you just almost for an instant lose your breath, and then instantly show up in front of this large tree up here in the corner. As you all go jettison out of it, he goes, okay, he's gonna be here, I'd say about 10, 20. I looked at my wrist like I had a watch. There ain't no watches in fantasy times.
He looks
Pocket
at
watches.
his portable sundial.
Right?
Yes.
It goes, he's gonna be here in a minute. They're all gonna be here in a minute. Let's set up. And you guys recognize this as the farm bar, as like kind of the barn farmhouse of Gretel and the old man.
Mm-hmm.
Can I recommend that we place some of those, I'm going to call them exploding marbles, in tactical places where we don't stand on them, but they possibly could do?
Absolutely, I highly recommend it. Stepping on them, it takes quite a bit of force. They might have light enough feet to where we don't have to worry about that. I don't know.
It's
I
worth a
have
shot.
What about cleaning them back up?
Sorry?
You just
They're
go over
marbles.
and fucking pick them up. It's not that hard.
DM, I start trying to scale the tree.
Oh,
God damn it! I was gonna do that.
roll a strength check.
I mean, if you want to boost me, then sure.
Yeah,
I'll boost.
So, with advantage then.
Is it just straight strength or is
It's-
it athletics?
I'll give you athletics, sure.
I mean, that gave me no bonus. I was just curious.
Sure, make it athletics. It's a fat tree. Even with the boost, it's really hard to find some footing, especially in the rain.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You see me struggling.
There!
Nash is just moving. He's just like, okay.
And, like, after I try once more to get up this tree, and if I don't, then I just say fuck it and go over to the house.
This one will be a straight roll athletics. Go.
Okay. I mean, yeah, no.
It's just too
Nah,
slippery.
I'm
You're
not
just
getting
not
up that
able to
tree.
get up there.
Yeah, no. I was thinking ranged vantage point. Can't get up there. Fuck it. I also, like, start heading towards the dude. And I'm like, okay, if I can get cover around a corner, like, do some corner shots, we might be okay.
All right.
Is that a well in the top part?
Yes, it
right
is.
Here?
yes.
That is a will.
I'm debating whether or not to go over. And like, is there a bucket?
There is.
It looks like there's a bucket.
Okay. I was gonna say, is there a way that like I can tie it so it's like I can sit in the well?
You can certainly try.
Because I'm just thinking if I can do that.
Why though?
Hey.
I don't know. It just seems like a good hiding spot.
That's not a good idea. If
Is that
you
what you're
fall,
doing?
You're gonna fucking drown.
No. What's this? Is this just hay, or is this like barrels?
It's
Those
a
are barrels. It's a wagon full of barrels.
No. Okay. I'll hide as well. Like
Where?
I'm gonna try and scale the tree.
Roll athletics checks with just roll straight athletics.
24.
24. You're able to get about 10 feet up. It's very hard to do, especially with how slick it is with the bark. You're actually scraping some of it out as you're climbing up. And it's even harder to do in a dress, which is now getting muddy with a bunch of bark debris covering it. You are able to get about 10 feet up high, though, on a branch.
I can't get any higher.
You can try again if you wish, but it's a hard tree to scale. It's fat.
If you don't have any ranged attacks, I would say just wait
Like-
and then fucking jump on it.
This-
Yeah, I'll do that.
This tree is bloody. Like, it's fat. You have to go 45
It's
feet
a
just to get
fat
around
boy,
it. Yeah.
Okay.
thick boy. if you
Yeah,
will.
I will wait. Then.
Okay.
Have you seen like the tricks that people can do with dresses? So basically, you can like turn them into the shorts at the bottom.
Sure, you can do that. I'll say it's going to take your action for now to do that, if that's what you want to try.
Wait, for how long?
It's going to take your action for right now. Like, you're setting
Oh yeah,
yourself
that's
up.
fine. That's fine.
Like,
Yeah,
I might
that's
take a
fine.
little longer, but, like, you're setting yourself up.
Yep.
Okay. Words. Maxwell and Allie, what are you doing?
I'm gonna come right over here to this well,
Okay.
and I'm gonna put that entire sack into the bucket.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the bucket with some rope.
There's some rope attached already, buddy.
Yeah. I'm hoping that... How much rope is attached?
30 feet.
Alright.
It's tied off like it's on a pulley system. Like, you know, a
I'm
little
gonna
wind,
cut
wind,
it
wind.
off. I'm gonna put like 10 feet and just cut it off.
Okay.
I'm kind
the
of
blue
scared
is
to
the
see what you're
master,
trying to
right?
do here.
The gray's the master, yes.
The great. Who's the blue?
Airmed.
Airman.
Airman. Okay. I think I'm going to.
Well, everybody, while Allie's doing her thing, everybody else roll, like, click your token, roll initiative as well, please. Oh, I'm sorry, I have to bring you on, Aspen. My apologies.
No, it's fine. I didn't want to interrupt.
Appreciate it.
Wow, I'm bad at initiative.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Allie?
You know what? I'm gonna stay where I am
Okay.
because I don't. I have like ranged weapons and
Get to a high vantage point.
I can't climb. I have no strength.
Sit on the barrel wagon.
Where are the barrels?
Right over here. Over here. To the left,
Wait.
to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left.
To the
What
left.
is the black token?
That's the dude with the trench coat.
All right, maybe I'll run
the
over
one
and
with
sit
the
on a
albino
barrel.
Goth.
Yes, that person.
All right, I'm gonna take Aspen's idea and run over and sit on a barrel. So.
Okay. Easy enough. Go sit on the barrel. Are you hiding?
I'm just gonna sit there.
Okay.
High vantage
Arabella,
point.
are you hiding? Not Arabella. Airman, are you hiding?
Yes.
Roll a stealth check. Aspen, are you hiding there?
Yes, I'm
Roll
trying to
stealth check.
blend in with the tree as much as possible. Big money, no winning.
And Maxwell,
God damn it.
please tell me what you're going to do with that bucket.
Well, I'm practiced with fire dancing. Kind of like poise. So I'm hoping to be able to use this kind of like a poi, if I can. The extra length's
I
there
like
in case
it.
I miss.
I like it. I like it. Sure.
Oh, please. The
Sure.
ball thingies. Right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Show me
This is
way.
gonna go terrible if I mess up.
Sure.
Yeah, it is.
You're gonna kill all of us.
And I
As
just have to
you're
say, I have no remember my spell slots because I spent my sending.
you guys haven't rested either.
Yeah.
So okay, here
So
we
what
go.
you're telling me is just don't mess up.
Yes.
I got this.
Okay. As you're all doing this, you just hear
Sorry.
as the master is hitting on the door. He goes, "Oh man, you in? Please tell me you're in. Please answer. Please answer. Please answer. Please answer. Please answer." And you can just, Corfus, since you're closer, you just hear him say, "Please answer. Please answer. Please answer. Please, 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 please."
I'm trying to do the thing where it's like, I am here. You have my support. I'm just trying to blend into the shadow as much as possible.
I'm not waiting. And he just lifts up and kicks the door in. As he just walks, he goes, "Old man, here, please, please tell me you're here. Are you up top? You getting coffee? Are you asleep? Are you deaf? Please tell me you're deaf." You can see he's very frantic. Instead of his very poised and very confident, kind of cocky, he's frantic and he's just going. You can hear rummaging of him just searching.
He's probably fucking gone to the nest and gotten himself killed already, so.
Unless it was his legs that we saw.
Damn, you guys are dark.
Yeah, I know.
Actually,
Pessimism
it's
here.
not like it's not something that we wouldn't say you do.
That's fair. That's terrible. Anywho. So. You, Corfel, are you moving or are you staying there?
No, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm quite happy to, because I've got a good stealth check. I'm gonna sit here.
Okay. All right. What's everybody's passive?
20.
We know that, Airman. 14 for me.
11.
12.
Okay. Okay. Nobody hears anything. Yeah,
What?
it's dark. It's quiet. It's wet. Okay, I wish they made this little gate a little higher, because my D20s just roll out of it constantly. There we go. Cool. I like doing it though. What's everybody's stealth checks?
I rolled shit for stuff.
They're stealthing.
Yeah, yeah. You're just kind of at the well.
I'm just standing there at the well with a bucket.
I'm just
Come at
sitting
me,
there.
bro.
I'm just sitting on the barrels looking pretty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arabella's like totally our bait.
You will
Totally.
see one of them. Ooh, did I get the size right? Yeah. To make him a little bit easier to see, I will go ahead and put that on there. You can see a very large wolf standing about 7 feet high, large, like about 2-3 inch claws. As he just kind of shuffles out, and you can see him walking on 2 feet, squishing against the mud. You won't find him in there.
I already killed him, probably.
Stop taking my lines. I'm kidding. As you can see the master now kind of walking out, and he just stares at him and goes, "There's no blood, and you couldn't have killed him. You like to make things messy." And the wolf just kind of stares at you and goes, "So you're trusting this deceiving sack of shit? I thought you said you had no beef with me, that you were going to leave."
You then frayed my shirt.
Seems quite little compared to the bigger picture.
Max, I really liked that.
That was my favorite shirt.
It's my only shirt.
No, I want to say half the time, out of character wise, I can never keep a straight face. And it's usually because of D.
True.
Okay. Is anybody doing anything?
Not yet.
I'm just gonna sit there and be pretty silent.
I mean, if he starts like going after townspeople, then I'll fuck him up. But
How do you know he hasn't already, though?
Because we got here before him.
Nah.
Nah.
The town is dead. Let's face it.
He could have done it while we were walking back up. It took us like an hour to walk back up to the house.
No, we went through the portal.
You could have done it
Yeah.
before we got to the actual manor.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Got it. Sorry.
Fine, fine. Maybe this would help make your decision a little bit easier. As you see a very small,
Esquedo.
almost like a cub, like a little puppy. Very, very silver bright fur, standing about 4 feet high. Small claws, only about an inch. Not snarling, just slowly walking up on all fours. "You really gonna kill a little girl?" And then you see the master just getting soaking wet as he's just staring down at them. Anybody do anything?
Not yet.
Wait until they make the first move.
I was already told that little girl died.
It has been reborn.
Things that come back from the dead are never the same.
Have you?
Nope.
I'll tell you right now, it is exquisite. The power, the strength you get from it. I would have done this years ago if I would have known it but a boy.
He can't see me, right?
You never stealthed.
Well,
Yeah, but you're on the other side of the house.
But I'm on the
though.
side.
From where he's at right now,
So
no.
he can't see me?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna stay silent then.
You'll only hear this. You can't see them either.
I can only hear what's going on.
Yeah, you can't. If they can't see you, you can see it.
Okay. Never mind. Continue.
Okay. Anybody else?
Still waiting for them to attack first.
Yep. I'm
I'm
also looking.
Max, stop it.
Afraid of my freaking shirt. I paid good money for this freaking shirt.
Are you saying this out loud?
No.
Okay. As you walk towards him, goes, I can share this power with you if you wish.
Sure. Why not?
Max.
I'm just gonna start swinging the bucket back and forth.
You just hear the. You will know the marbles are banging against each other at this point in the bucket.
It's just a light swing. I am
Jostling
waiting
them too
for
hard.
I'm gonna look around to see
Okay.
if there's any more coming in any other direction. But I'm
Make-
still staying stealthy.
Make a perception check.
I would like to join in on that check, please.
Sure.
Like,
both
not
of you.
help, but just like make
Yeah.
my own.
Yeah, both of you roll perceptions.
But when it wants to load, because it's in my head. 25.
Hey.
Yeah, 12.
12. Corfel, you don't say anything. Ermid, you do see something. And you see one sneaking up directly behind Arabella.
Oh shit.
And she has no idea.
Okay. I tried to wave at her to like get her attention.
Cinder, make a perception check because it is dark.
Oh.
The only reason why you're able to see right now, Ermid, is because of the light coming from the actual house itself.
Just
8.
make bird noises.
You don't
I got an
see
8.
anything, but I do need you to make a dex check, an acrobatics or athletics check. You choose
What were the options again?
acrobatics or athletics.
I got a better chance at acrobatics.
Okay.
You got
Go ahead
this.
and roll. And with that, you see something. You see Airman wavy or something like that. All of a sudden, you feel two very furry arms just wrap around you and just grip you tight. You are considered grappled.
And to which point, Arabella's just gonna make a ah sound.
Which is very audible. All of you would be able to hear this.
Oh shit.
Corfel, when you hear that, you see the master kind of shrug off of his kind of trench coat that's been hovering over his arms, and you can see now him that those two weapons strapped to his chest now a little bit easier, like kind of side of his hips. Pull them out, and you can see again the steel tube like cylinder, a handle almost like a pistol in a way, but you see him clap them together, and you see two almost like sprung wooden rods slip out from both sides of them. They're hand crossbows actually, that are almost like spring out from together, and you can see him go to his neck, and with the two bolts already in there just slice the back of his neck, and you see him bleeding. But all of a sudden his eyes glows blue.
He's a blood hunter.
And you can see the arrows now glow simply, and goes, I don't give a fuck who you are, you're dying today, bitch. And just shoots, is about to shoot. We are going to initiative.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Blood Hunter, go! Go, bitch, go!
Go,
Okay.
bitch, go.
He is first, so he's gonna roll with both of his attacks. That's a natural 20 on the first one!
Damn! Bitch is angry!
And the second one... it's not gonna miss. Second one's gonna miss. The first one is still a natural 20, though. So...
Damn,
the Crimson
dude.
Pride.
Damn.
Hit the big guy.
Yeah, don't hit the kid, please.
And you will see, like, his eyes are glowing blue. As he shoots the arrow, you hear a streak of lightning just cracking as going at it. And that's going to go ahead and do...
Damn.
And what's the Crimson Right damage? It's a D8. All that dice. So 6, 8, 10, 18 plus his stacks. It's 22 points of damage.
Jesus Christ, Asher!
Yeah.
I like this dude.
Yeah, you're telling
We should have trusted this dude.
As you just see the arrow just and it hits the right in the chest, you see him begin to like almost glitch out from the lightning as the second one just glides past him. Next up, Aspen, you're up.
Damn, dude. I'm going to take my action to run to Arabella over here.
All right, easy enough to do.
Just sprinting.
Okay. You are not in the tree. How are you dashing?
I'm sorry?
Are you dashing?
Yes.
Okay. So you can get that is your action to do so.
Yes.
Okay.
Says as far as 60 feet can get me, so.
Is that all you're going?
I don't think. Does this count as a bonus action to?
What?
I don't remember if my thingy is.
What is it? Wait, tell me what you're trying to do, and I'll tell you if it works.
I'm sorry. Like.
You're good.
My thing is too small. Hold on. So. Can I? If I cast Hellish Rebuke on it, would it hurt Cinder or Arabella as well? Because she's grappled?
What? Do what?
If I cast Hellish Rebuke...
No, Hellish Rebuke, you can only cast Hellish Rebuke as a reaction when you have been attacked.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I read that wrong then.
That's okay. Wait.
So, yeah, my other one wouldn't work either because it would hurt.
Oh, okay. Maxwell and Aspen both go at the same time. Okay, I'll fix that later. Okay.
I guess that would be as much as I can do because regular weapons don't hurt it, so I can't throw anything. Yeah, that's all I can do right now is just dash at her.
All right, that's easy enough to do. Next up is Maxwell.
Sorry.
Well, it's gonna go fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move up 10 feet, and I'm just gonna get this thing spinning into a nice soft circle and just gonna let the length go in one fell swoop, swing it down at these two people.
I would say normally I would give somebody that disadvantage, but because of your background, and that's smooth, I like that. Make a straight. What is this? Is a whip dex base or strength base? I forget.
Whip is finesse, so it can be dex.
Yeah, I'll say go ahead, make a dex base. Straight dex.
You got this.
Just imagine Max doing like a
Okay,
ballet
you
turn.
you put all of them in there?
Yeah, it was the entire sack.
Jesus Christ, Max.
Okay, sure.
Oh God.
You're gonna blow yourself up.
I
And you're
might
swinging
die
it
right here.
at them.
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to...
Okay, we got Airmed on standby.
Alright, I'm gonna roll
No,
this.
I have no spell slots for this.
I'm
that's
gonna let you know what was in them. There's 3 disintegrations
Oh my god.
and 4 fireballs.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking die.
So I need to see if the three disintegrations hit them. So I'm gonna roll 3d20 and see if any of them actually hit them. Because those are armor class. 1 hits. I'm gonna roll a d4. 1 to 2, it's him. 3 to 4, it's her. It's him. And I need you to make a 4 deck saves.
You have to get this, Max. You're going to die.
Good. Bad. Oh,
Succeeded.
good.
Succeeded.
Yes.
Okay.
You get 1 fireball worth of
Okay.
damage.
Well, first I have to roll disintegration. I didn't think you were gonna get it off that
Which
fast.
is worse.
Disintegration is gonna hit him, thankfully. But I have to hit on dice roller. If I remember correctly, that's 8d6 plus 4d8.
I'm looking it up quick.
Yeah, do this. Let me do that real fast. Wait, where's my phone? There it is.
I did not make this rope long enough.
No.
Yeah, Max. Good idea.
Disintegration.
Disintegrate is a spell.
Yeah, disintegrate.
10d6
Oh yeah.
plus 40 force damage.
10d6. 14.
Christ.
Okay. He needs to make a dex save too, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Quick question.
Yes.
My
Yeah.
inspiration die.
Yeah.
Can I pass that on to somebody else?
No, that is for you.
Okay, I'm sorry I tried.
That's
Thank
okay.
you.
That is kind of cool. Oh man, DM's out there. What do you think?
If you're going
Well,
by the rules
I would
of-
technically say that if anything, the first fail hits the bucket. Because it's in the bucket.
Well, no.
if he fails again, then it hits him. Fair enough. But it's being encased in a bucket.
This is just the save to see if he takes half damage or not.
Oh.
That's all this is. Disintegration will hit him because if I rolled a nat 1, it would have gone back at him. I didn't roll a nat 1, so I rolled a 3. But no, I'm gonna say Maxwell. I'll say for now, inspiration points can only be used for you. He did save, so he's gonna take half of this. 40.
So
oh
he
my
takes-
gosh.
He takes 77 rounded
Half.
down.
What the heck?
Oh, yeah.
77.
is 38. If you're rounding down, if you're rounding
I
up,
round
it's
up.
39.
30. Okay. Now include the fireballs. Hold on.
Yep, now time for the fireball.
He's gotta
I
be
think
fucking
that's right.
dead.
It's 77, you have to round it to 78. It's 39. Yeah, 39.
Okay. Hang on. Let's
Not dead
just
with that.
let's just do this. Fireball is 86. So I'm gonna do this. I might roll a little less, but I ain't rolling this many times. Hang on. Where's my calculator? There it is. Okay. 86. 28 times 3. Okay. 28 times 3. You need to... Oh, I need to do it twice. Shit, because you saved it. Well, half this one for you, D. So take half of this. Are you down?
So wait.
Half of 28. So
14.
14.
Okay.
Are you alive?
Yeah, I'm still standing
Okay.
from the first one.
She failed. He succeeded, so they're both going to take 14. And now this one I'm just going to times. Okay. 60. Hang on one second. I actually have to look up this spell. Hang on, everybody. Apologies. I forgot how the spell works.
It's a 20-foot radius sphere.
Yeah, no,
Catch
I
anything
know.
that's flammable on fire.
So this grass is now on fire.
Yep.
It was wet. It's raining.
Max, you're going to die.
I died.
Hold on. Hold on.
I thought the one to make stupid decisions was me. Max, stop it.
I didn't know it was gonna be
You're taking my
fireballs.
spotlight.
It's
Literally.
bloody candles all over again.
Oh,
Alright.
Lord.
You actually, lucked out because
Good.
Thankfully, this guy's been able to watch you and see you do this stupid shit.
Good. So he's like, bro.
And
no.
he's been holding a spell called Move Earth. Which, for those at home who want to know this, to choose an area of terrain no larger than 40 feet on a side within range, you can reshape dirt, sand, or clay in the area you choose for the duration. You can raise or lower the area of elevation, create a fill in a trench, erect or flatten a wall, or form a pillar that extend at any such changes can exceed half the area's largest dimensions. So essentially, as you throw it and you see the first explosion go off, a large wall of just dirt just goes straight in front of you.
Yay!
Dirt wall.
Yeah, that's all they can do right
Hear
now.
ye for the earthbender!
As this wall just shoots out, it just poof, as you just see the heat and the fire explosion go and just go up above this 40 feet wall. That's how many of these fireballs there are.
Yeah, you fucking obliterated them.
Would you like to do anything else with your turn? That was your action.
Hey, hot
Bonus action. I'm using my last 2 points of healing light on myself.
Do so.
Lily died. There is no way Lily survived.
Oh, I gotta make a dex save for her. Make a dex save for her.
She died. She
Oh, yeah.
has 2 HP.
Yeah, she's dead. Outright dead.
Oh,
As you just hear, yeah!
this is all your fault, Max.
Yes.
Maybe she'll reincarnate.
10. All right.
That's amazing. I more than doubled my HP.
Arabella, you are up.
Wriggle, girl, wriggle. I'm coming for you.
How can I get out of this?
Stab him.
You can break the grapple. It takes your turn.
Oh, I know. You're touching me. I don't like that. Shocking grasp.
Good idea.
Roll an attack. That's
Being
hilarious.
assaulted.
Let me touch your.
And
You're trying to get out of it, and they just have you way too secure. You're unable to.
Aw.
I try talking to him.
You may absolutely try.
I wouldn't.
Can you let me go, please? I'm not a threat to you right now.
Right now! Jesus Christ.
I'm also not interested in you being a pack of dogs.
It doesn't. It does not. It does not reply. You get like a slight loosen of what the heck is this person talking about?
Punch him in the nose and run away.
So, was there anything else you should do?
Can I try hitting him?
No, that was your attack.
Shocking grasp was your action. So
That is
Okay,
your
I guess
action.
I just have to sit there.
sit there and pout.
Okay. And it is its turn, and it's going to bite you.
Oh no!
Of course.
And grapple doesn't give advantage, actually. So
It just
that's I don't grapple doesn't give advantage, which is weird. It's the different from being restrained. It's so dumb in 5th edition.
grappled only reduces movement
Speed.
to 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
which is
just
dumb.
checking to make sure I know what I'm on about.
What is their attack? First one. Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
It does. Okay. And how many attacks can I make? Okay. And does a... Nope, that misses. That's an 8. So you do
Oh, wow,
take...
that hits.
There are some wizards out there.
That would suck.
You take... Ooh,
my God.
I rolled really well. 9 points of piercing damage.
Oof.
I need you to
Golly.
make a con save.
Oh shit. Please don't turn into a werewolf.
I'm trying not to.
Oh
9.
no. Yeah.
Okay. You
She's gone.
You get bit, and it hurts like 1,000 needles have entered your body.
So at that point, you just hear Arabella screaming. Like you've never heard her scream like this
Bloody
before.
murder. I'm trying. I'm coming for you.
So he uses his reaction to cast a spell. Can't cast a spell again, but
How much did I take? 9 points?
9. He will move to here and firebolt. That hits. That misses. That D10 does 5 points of fire damage to it as it just hits it with one. Okay. Next up is Hermid. We haven't even gone full turn order, and there's already been like 900 points of damage.
You're welcome.
Things they give you people.
I'm assuming that behind the wall they're all good.
You've no clue. I haven't moved them because you don't know.
I know. So I'm going to. I can't really jump and run. I can give more healing, suppose.
Whatever you wish.
Either that, or I'm gonna attempt to use. Oh, it has to be within 30 feet of me, though.
I believe Maxwell is
No,
30.
No, it has to be the thing itself. So how far can I get? Can I get to him?
So you have to jump down. You're 10 feet up, so it takes 10 feet of movement, and then you can get to here.
Bugger.
What are you doing?
I was gonna try and use my Turn Undead channel divinity, because if they're dead, then surely I should be able to do something in that regard. I don't know if that's how it works.
No,
you don't know.
More or less, if something's undead,
Okay,
it
then
turns them away, and at higher levels, it destroys
them. Yeah.
And I can tell you that they are above the CR rating that would be needed to destroy.
Okay. Okay, well that was absolutely useless then, so what I will do instead is... I'm assuming I can actually see this guy as well.
Yeah, you can see him. And you mean you hear the screams, that kind of helps.
Yeah, I gathered I could hear that. I can't bloody do anything, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have
I'd say
to
maybe
jump
just like get on the ground.
Yeah, I'm just gonna jump, and I can get their stats then. 5, 10, 15, 20. Hang on. Sorry, I'm going back and forth a little bit.
Stop apologizing. You're fine. Do what you gotta do.
And then it's my action to dash, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, wait. And I can use... Do you need healing?
Yes. She just got bit and took 9 points of damage.
Yeah, so I'll use healing word. What? No.
What?
Do you need healing do you need healing or not?
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not
Are
on
you
the brink
bloodied?
of death. I'm
Are you
not on the brink of
bloodied?
death, no.
Right, okay, then I won't do that then. And what I'll do
Get him
is...
off me is what I need.
Yep. I'm gonna use command.
Did you not dash?
Oh! Yeah, I realise that now. Damn it! Oh, but the range is 60 feet, so can I...
Well, no, it's an action. Right?
It's an action. That's not what we're
Yeah.
debating.
Yeah, but can I cancel the dash and go
It's
back
been a
forward?
few weeks. Sure, I'll allow it. So go ahead and move your bag.
Yep. That was back.
Okay, wisdom?
My wisdom...
No, is it
No,
a
is
wisdom
it-
save?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw.
What's your save?
15.
It fails.
Okay.
What is your
and-
command?
Get away from her, you bitch!
Yeah, so I'm going
Nobody
to say...
got the reference? Nobody?
Oh,
I didn't hear you, to be fair.
Get away from her, you bitch!
Oh, yeah,
Wait.
alien.
Or it's either going to be flee or drop, but I don't know which one to do.
Which one are you doing? Tick tock,
Drop.
tick tock. Okay, drop. Boom, arms just let go, and Cinder, you are Arabelle, you are no longer being held.
Oh, good.
That is your turn, Corval.
You're welcome.
We need vision. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. And I'm gonna ready my action to shoot a magic arrow if I see anything untoward.
Which arrow? The one that Maxwell gave to you, or one you got off the table?
The one that Maxwell gave me, because the ones on the table aren't readily accessible.
Okay, so you have that prepared and ready. Understood. It is his turn, and he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 50, and he's just going to dash. He's going to run around. Maxwell, you're up.
Instant maneuver! 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Yeah, I'll dash. So, and that's gonna be where I'm going.
Are you looking around?
Yep.
I'm pretty obvious. Nope. Nope. And it's just absolutely, there's just a big gaping like crater.
Can I just give Corval just a thumbs up?
There's no surviving that.
I accepted the thumbs up, and you can see like me preparing to go back to Cinder.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Aspen.
Cool. I'm going up to Cinder, or Arabella, and I'm putting my arms underneath her armpits and like dragging her away from the dude.
Okay, so you can move at half movement. Strength? No. Make a strength check. Well, no, you're not wearing armor. You're fine. So move half. So how many feet did you move?
I'm literally just pulling her away from him, like.
All right, so you just moving back 5 feet.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
attack of
so-
opportunity.
Ugh.
But I thought he was prone.
No, he
No.
dropped. He dropped his item.
Oh,
That's
I
Yeah.
misunderstood that.
Yeah, no, it's because I said I was deciding between drop and grovel, and then I said drop. So
Gotcha. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
It's okay.
That's
I'm getting
20.
smacked.
Oh!
Don't worry, it's gonna be directed at me. You're not gonna get hit. Don't
No,
worry.
you're not within
no.
melee. It has to be her.
Yeah. That's why both me and Bray were just like,
no.
Can I take the
6,
hit for
11.
her, please?
No, it doesn't work that way.
God
7.
damn it.
It is. I rolled really bad at 7.
God damn it! Why did I think he fucking
9.
was prone?
I'm sorry. I will put a symbol that they're prone. Like where is it? There is a symbol
Maybe
for
like a
prone.
dot or something.
Like I'll do that for if they're prone. Like
Okay.
I'll put. Just remind me to put symbols. Like I'll try to do that for you guys more
I'm a
often.
fucking idiot. I'm
You're
sorry.
okay. You do take 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Are you unconscious?
Nope.
Okay, so you are able to pull him back to here. As your
I'm
action.
sorry.
As you just go, as it gets swiped past.
I'm just gonna shove medical tape like in your arms. I'm sorry.
That's your action. You do wish to do anything else?
Fuck. I'm sorry. I don't have any healing items. I don't have any healing items.
Well, so that's your turn then.
I'm sorry.
Arabella, it's your turn. As you just got bit as you get launched off the cart.
Jesus, so much is happening to my character right now.
Run away!
How far away am I from him?
5 feet.
5 feet. Can I? do any of that?
Do any of what?
That do-up.
Run and use the javelin.
I could.
I need to bring the timer back, guys.
Yeah, you
No.
do.
Oh, I thought the timer was still going.
Nope. I'm thinking
right,
about bringing
I
it back. What are you doing?
Can I? Okay, so even though I'm 5 feet away, can any of my does a ranged attack like fail automatically if you're like 5 feet away?
No, in fact, if you were closer, it would be a disadvantage. In fact, you're 5 feet away makes it without disadvantage.
Also, like, I'm pretty sure your javelin reaches pretty far too.
120.
Yeah, but like as a regular javelin,
It doesn't have reach.
It does not have reach.
Oh.
I don't want to use it quite yet.
So what are you doing? Tick tock, tick tock.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hurl a firebolt at him.
Okay, roll an attack.
Remember to roll 2, because you're level 5 now.
Roll one more. They both hit. Roll damage for both. Ooh, damn. Okay.
Oh wait, it's automatically doing the 2.
Is it automatically doing 2?
Yeah.
Well, but you need to roll both attacks. That's weird.
Yeah, I know.
Firebolt is only one attack, but it increases by 10, while Eldritch
Oh,
Blast
I'm
is
thinking
increasing-
of.
Oh, okay. Either way, it's the 11.
Yeah.
Easy enough. Alrighty, anything else we should do is you shoot a firebolt, hits him right in the chest so you can see some of the fur slowly burn.
Get away.
Gonna try to run with Aspen.
Okay. You have movement of your own.
I was gonna say, you can't just run 30 feet.
Yep, I'll do that. I'll just run. Just run.
Okay, move yourself 30 feet.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alrighty. Is its turn, and he's gonna jump up and lunge at you from above.
Hey, Aspen.
That's gonna be 23 to hit. And then 19 to hit.
Oh boy.
Do both of those hit?
Those both hit.
Okay, first one is 10 points of piercing damage. I need you to make a con save.
Jesus Christ. Alrighty. No whammies. Are you fucking kidding me? That is a 5!
And just like Cinder, Arabella, you feel a bunch of needles. Just as it goes on and bites your arm, you feel a bunch of needles, and your arm is just goes numb with pain. And then the claws come up and uppercut you across your chest for another 5. For another 7 points of slashing damage.
Ooh.
Are you unconscious?
No, I'm not looking too good.
Okay, thanks. Let me know.
Alrighty.
I'm not like dying yet, but
It's this person's turn.
it's great. Time to be a fucking werewolf. Yippity doo.
No, tomorrow I'll have more spells so I can remove the curse. Fine.
Yeah, that's what's killing everyone right now, is especially the magic users. We have no spell slots.
Yeah, I mean, you guys
would have
decided to
just
rush.
taken a short rest.
Firebolt.
So, I was gonna say, not everyone gets them on a short rest, buddy.
But
And
it's
with that,
helpful.
poof, the firebolt goes past and actually hits the wagon and just dissipates. No effect.
We
Enderman,
all do get health
Right,
back on a
okay.
short rest.
I don't think any of you have hit dice left.
How bad are you looking, Aspen?
I'm a little more than halfway. If that makes sense.
Kind of.
If
So
that
I'm
makes
just gonna
sense.
let you be.
Yeah, I'm
Kind
not
of.
too bad.
So I'm
I
just
still
gonna let
have a lot of health.
That's fine then. I'm gonna. as a bonus action on myself, cast Shield of Faith.
Okay. So, bonus action to cast Shield of Faith?
Yep.
Okay.
So
On who?
And I did specify, I don't know if you remember or not, that I got my shield out ready.
Yeah, I know you have that. So, is the Shield of Faith on you or somebody else?
No, it's on me as well,
Okay.
because I need to...
Yeah, easy
get my
enough.
AC up. And then I'm going to... Sorry, I've just got to equip everything.
Yeah,
It's being so slow, I'm really sorry.
you're fine. Well, just let me know what you're doing.
Okay, so that will be there then. I'm going to... Why is it being so slow?
You're okay, don't worry about it.
Oh, that'll be why. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, and then go 25, 30.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to smack him with the silver short sword.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll attack with it. Do you know how?
I drag her across a short sword.
You can do that, or you can just roll a d20 and add your dex modifier. And your
Well,
I've
proficiency.
already got a short sword there, so
Is it what? Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
6.
6. Alright.
I don't know if there's any extra damage for the silver, but...
Does it do extra damage? But it takes full damage. As you see, as you cut through it, the silver actually burns across its back as you swipe at it, and you can see it's doing full damage.
Oh, sweet.
Anything else you wish to do?
I can't do anything else. It's my bonus action. On my
Corafel.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You couldn't have gone to the other side.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, sorry.
You can certainly still try and make the attack.
I mean, I technically can still hit.
Yeah? You just have 2 people, so if not one, someone's going to get shot in the butt.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Is this with the arrow Maxwell gave you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like this odds.
I like those odds.
Get in that one, please.
15.
15 does
Wow.
hits, and please roll 3 extra d8s. As when you shoot this arrow, as soon as you release, you feel it split into 3 extra arrows. As they all almost as rapid fire just shoots right off, splits, and they each hit.
Oh, wow.
It's like the
I'll take
standard
it.
arrow.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Dang. Okay, so that's 20, 28, 29. Dang.
That's crazy.
3 max rolls in
Yeah.
that one attack.
Jesus Christ.
Corafel, you just
This is why
maxed
you
out
guys should
damage.
let me attack more. My god.
Is he dead? Please tell me he's dead.
So close.
He's got like 2 hit points or something.
Oh, well, that's okay, because I now have another shot.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Save
Is this
that.
is this with an arrow?
This is just
I'll-
from what I swapped from
So
the
th-
table.
So you can tell this is just a silver tipped arrow.
Oh, okay.
Roll an
That's
attack.
it. 28.
That hits.
Yep.
That's
Oh
another
my
12.
gosh!
He did.
Jeez. How would you like to do this?
Another
Oh,
max-
it's very much like after this splinter shot like goes around the 2 of them to hit. Like it's very much a Robin Hood moment where it's pulled back, breathe. It goes right between them. You see a bit where it clips Airman's hair, and it just goes right into the eye socket.
And with that, you just hear the squirting of the eye actually bursting and popping out as it goes straight through it. As it just goes straight back and just almost like a 2x4, just poof, falls flat back. And
You sure he falls flat back and he doesn't like get like
what?
arrowed to the other side of the wagon?
No, it doesn't work that way. I'm sorry.
Your skull is a
I
little
tried
bit
to make
too.
it sound cool.
And we are out of initiative.
Oh,
Give the
great.
master a thumbs up. And then just gonna
Aspen?
fall forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aspen
If the
kinda,
master
like,
comes around the wall, I also give him the thumbs up of like everything's clear over here.
Aspen
like
kind of
it.
just like puts his hand over the bite mark on him and kind of like looks over to Arabella.
I mean,
See how she's doing.
you look at it, and you guys have been bitten before, and you kind of like pull down your shirt a little bit to take a look. It's just blood. You don't see any ink, green, black. You don't see any discoloration. It just hurt like a motherfucker.
So my arm isn't tingly anymore?
No. I mean, yes, you got bit. That's still gonna hurt,
Well,
but it
yeah,
wasn't like the
obviously,
1,000.
but
It's not 1,000
like-
needles. And
Okay.
Arabella, you same thing. You look at your arm, and where you just felt that shooting pain. It's again, it hurts, but it doesn't look any discoloration or anything that's unknown.
Inflamed.
Yeah.
heated.
Out of character, does is it the same thing with vampires? Like if you kill the head vampire, then like you don't get infected?
You have no clue. I can't answer that because it's an in-game thing. You have to find out.
I'm looking it up later.
Oh, you're the worst player.
While Aspen's looking at Arabella, you can just kind of see her. She's got her, she kind of, like, has, like, you can tell she's hurting, and she's just, like, trying not to, like, let it get to her. Trying to
Yeah, Aspen kind of like immediately rushes over to you and kind of like, you can see his face is like, he's about to cry. Like, he feels so bad. He's just like, he goes over and he like tries to like wrap his cloak around like around your slash marks, and you just hear like frantic like, I'm sorry, just like really quietly under his breath. And he's like, his hands are frantic and they're bloody and they're just like trying to wrap you up.
I see this. The inner healer in me cringes, and I go over and I take over.
Yeah,
Arabella just kind of reaches up and touches Aspen with her free hand because she's holding her bite wound with the other one. She just goes, "It's all right. I'm not mad. I forgive you. Things happen. I'm still here. You're still here. That's all that matters, right?"
He's still, you can see it, just like guilt swimming in his eyes. He doesn't say anything, like as Aramed kind of takes over and patches you up as best as she can. He kind of just sits back and like his head is down a little bit, but you can see he's keeping an eye on everything.
We
Yeah,
can
but
do much less than this.
After I've sorted out Arabella, I'm just gonna walk over to Aspen, and I see that your head is really down, like, and you're just kind of looking around, and I just put one finger on your chin and I just lift it up, and I just give you like a smile because words don't really need to be said. It's like, it's over, it's
She's
done.
just like, it's okay.
We're alive, so this is great. All things considered, with the freaking fireball poi. So this is fantastic, and she's just like patching you up like really gently, trying not to like disturb or injure or hurt you even more.
Well, as soon as you try to start patching him up, he kind of just like puts his hands like on wherever you're touching him and is like, it's fine.
No, I look at you as if to say, don't even try that, and it's like, you're not gonna win. She is wrapping this.
And while that is happening at the top, I'm the one that goes over to Maxwell and like I inspect him for injuries. Like, how bad you looking, bud?
I am bloodied.
Yeah, I cast Goodberry and like I wake you up and like, I don't know. It's kind of oddly sensual that Corfell just starts like feeding you good berries. It's like he's like holding you, like propping your head up and like feeding you
Corfell's now
berries.
been in you.
Jesus Christ!
Sorry.
Stop trying to hit on my dad, Max.
Such
Like,
a
it's just
terrible
the thing of like, it's because he like Edward's over there, so he's like, you're passed out. I'm just gonna eat the berries. No, stop trying to talk. Eat the berries. No, just
I don't want to.
Just shove it down his throat.
You're either gonna
Literally.
die from injuries or die from choking.
It's not that quick. Like, I let him eat all the berries like before I give him a new one. But they're literally the size of blueberries. He can have 5 in his mouth and it'd be fine.
Arabella is just gonna walk over and look around and just kind of take in the scene of everything.
Okay. You can see the masked figure has already begun to walk his way down past here to see what's going on. Corfel and Max. You can see Max just kind of at his knees, just looking at. There's nothing left. Like there's shard marks and fur.
Pile of ash. Yeah.
Ash. There's really nothing left. I didn't think you were gonna use all of it. Should have with you.
I said whenever I was at the well, I'm putting them all in the bucket.
I don't know. As you can see, he's just looking. You can see he's not. I don't know. Just a little bit slightly emotionless. Like he's just kind of white faced. As he just kind of looks down. As all of a sudden you hear a bunch of approaching footsteps. As you all kind of turn around and like get ready, you can see it's the other farmers and the townsfolk. They all have pitchforks and hoes and other type of utensils and whatnot. And you see leading it was the elderly man of this farm. He goes, "We've come to help, but I think you've already taken care of it. Is Grit will make it?"
If he can see me, I'd just like really subtly like shake my head.
Oh man, the old man kind of just nods. He goes, "All right, folks, make a perimeter, make sure there's nobody else around, and give these folks some space. You, whip them up some tea or coffee. They deserve it." And one of them kind of nods, and they run off to another building. The master just kind of sits there on his knees. The cloaked figure kind of just walks over and puts a hand on the shoulder. The master just kind of gets up.
I don't know if there's a check for it.
What's up?
Is there any like family relation or looks between them?
You're all the way on the other side of the.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'll let it.
No, because I mean, say like we're walking down as well after
Yeah.
like, because everybody else has walked, so we'll be there already.
So you mean between the little girl and the master?
Yeah.
Make an insight check. Let me know what you get.
Okay, I'm gonna use my inspiration because I do. Really
Don't do it for something this stupid.
I really want to know.
Go for it. If that's
for the lore.
If that's
Do
what
it
you
for the
want,
lore.
yeah.
Oh, fine.
That's
Okay,
what
I
you
won't
want.
use it then.
Okay.
No, do it.
No,
Okay.
I'll just kind of looks like because
From with what you've rolled, there doesn't appear to be any relationship or between them two. But it's hard to tell. Again, it's raining. His hair is just all over the place. The
Sad you have to kill a kid.
mass figure just kind of puts that leather jacket back over him.
No, I'm just gonna look at him and just kind of because she feels there's something there just instinctively.
Yeah.
And she just asks, "Which one?"
I'm confused by the answer.
You mean you're confused by my question?
Yes, sorry. It's been a very, very long day, and I'm still hungry. I didn't get to eat much.
Which one? Did you know personally, or even I don't know why, but part of me is saying even like family.
Well, one was considered family for a bit, but I think that's changed. Don't know why I'm telling you this, but it was him. I knew him in a past life. But, no shame, no foul. He became a dick and we killed him. That's what we do. Let's go ahead and head back, finish up that dinner. Get the coffee to go. And you guys have a good night, and you can get back on your tranquility. Sounds good? Looks to all of you.
She kind of feels a bit conflicted because she feels like she has to now kind of make it okay, and it's not just. She's gonna apologize.
As he sees your kind of place, like, look, you don't need to console me. That's fine. This is a daily routine. It's no worries. And if I needed help, no offense, I wouldn't be getting from any of you. And he starts walking.
Aspen kind of just like nods, like I can see that. Yeah.
Actually, as bad as it is, we probably would come running to your help. No.
Well, we've worked together. You've done a decent job. Who knows, we won't work together again in the future.
Yeah, should we make sure that other one is disposed of in a similar way so we know it can't come back?
They can't come back.
Okay, great.
When they're dead, they're dead. Believe me. From what you described from the other one, and what just nods to the masked one, I have a feeling they're all dead.
Do you know what's going to happen to our friends who are bit?
Well, they were bit?
Yeah.
He walks over to you, Aspen, and Arabella, and he's going to do a medicine check. They appear to be fine. I recommend keeping an eye over them for a couple of days. And if they get signs of it, there's certain spells that can reverse the process. I wouldn't be too overly worried about it. Pardon?
Remove curse?
Yes. I assume you as a cleric has that.
Always prepared.
Very good. Then I would say keep an eye out for a little bit.
Oh, I'm casting it on him first thing tomorrow.
Fair enough. As that happens, you can see there's a kettle coming over and you can smell the good, hot, dirty bean water. As there's a little...
I want the leaf juice.
Or there's both, or the leaf juice, sure. They're both brought over, so wherever you wish, there are clay little cups that are being poured and handed out, whichever you choose. It's fair enough. After a few minutes, the elderly gentleman kind of comes over and goes, I can't thank you, and... Sorry, there's a table being moved. Odd
time to redecorate.
I can't thank any of you enough for helping our town. The town and I have put together a small collection that we would like to bestow upon you to give our thanks. And he puts...
No.
And as you say no, he's already heading towards Maxwell and just plops it in your hand.
Maxwell,
Look at
give
the
it
old
back.
man. Back to this thing.
He puts his hand, he's like, that's not mine to take back. That is up to
I'm
you.
just gonna stand up slowly, grab the man's pants, pull it, and just drop.
You
Sir,
sure?
I've been through a lot today. I'm just gonna take my drink and leave.
Are you sure there's nothing we...
Pull out a bottle, pull in a cup of coffee, pull in a cup of tea, and I'm just gonna start drinking.
Jesus Christ.
Are you sure there's nothing we can't do for any of you? I do feel like it is deserved.
Aspen kind of just like walks up to him and like takes a deep bow of like appreciation and stands back up. He's got sad eyes. He's not happy about it.
Alright, you ready to go, chumps? Let's get out of here. And he heads back in the messenger, and the other cloaked figure begins to head towards the tree. And
Before we fully head off, like, I will follow behind, but I want to go back to find that silver arrow.
the second one you shot?
Yeah.
Yep. Easy enough, you're able to find it.
Also, before that happens, before they all leave, Arabella wants to talk to the cloaked figure.
Sure. While the old gentleman is just kind of talking to everybody, you can walk over to the cloaked figure. Sure, go for it. What would you like to say?
Bitch, why were you following us?
Yeah, Arabella's gonna go up there and goes, it was your eyes I saw when we were outside that cave.
The face kind of turns, and again you see the kind of bright ruby red under the mask. And there's just so slight of a hint of a nod.
Are you the bodyguard of the master, or are you one of
Best
them?
friends.
Pay no attention to the music that just started.
Activated secret boss fight.
What did he say?
Nothing. There's no movement. So you don't know if that is a yes or a no. There's just Just looking at the master.
Assume that they're best friends or even lovers.
Arabella just goes, whatever the reason, I hope you'll be able to watch out over him for as long as you can. Sorry we might have given you a hard time. And, your eyes are very interesting. I've never seen something like them before.
You got them purred eyes.
Someone's flirting. All right. The head doesn't turn, but the hand is raised up and points directly at you. And you hear a voice inside your head. I can't whisper this because we're on Hangouts, but the voice is raspy, coming from the throat, as if the vocal cords itself are being strained or aren't even there. And you just hear it's almost mumbled, and the words don't even come out. It's just like someone's trying to get at what they can out to you. And you just hear, thank you.
And just with that, she's gonna give him a low curtsy as a respect.
Mm-hmm.
And just says, take care. And she turns and leaves.
Don't die.
Try not to.
She'll stop and turn and go, I'm to be queen one day. That will never happen.
Okay. You can see now as the old man kind of leaves, and the master kind of says, "Let's get out of here." The old man kind of rushes over him. You can see he put a hand on his shoulder and kind of turns around. The master kind of just looks down at him. You can see the old man says something, but nobody really can see what he's saying as the back's kind of turned to you. The old man just kind of pats him on the back.
Can I roll a perception hearing?
Do you have the feat of I think linguist to be able to read lips?
No, I don't.
So therefore you can't.
And that is the feat observant.
Observant, thank you. I knew it was something like that. And you see the old man kind of give him a nod, and the master goes like, "All right, I'm wet, I'm cold, I want a bath. Let's get out."
Aspen kind of just like raises a hand. Me too.
You guys, you see the tree, you see another scroll get just evaporated, tree opens, you all bust through it, the air leaves your lungs for a half second, comes back, and you're next to the cabin once again. Sorry, that was like a half burp, weird breath, weird, I don't know.
I thought your true demon was escaping you. I got excited.
No, not really.
Sebastian, is that you?
You guys walk into the cabin and goes, "Alright, that was eventful. Let's not do that again."
Agreed.
So, I believe I owe you some payment.
Aspen just like signs like a bath is payment enough for me.
He doesn't speak for all of us.
I want to sleep.
Arabella just kind of chimes in and goes, a bath, getting washed up, and a warm night's sleep would be enough payment for me.
I can do some of those.
Old cuts from dinner.
I like you guys. You guys are fun. How about this? And he goes off to the, he's like, "Give me a minute." And he walks off, comes back and has a slip of like an envelope and a piece of parchment in there, and it's like, who can I trust to hold this?
Points to Corfell.
Figured. Goes over, hands it to you, and goes, "This is a letter of recommendation. You can give it to the insert town name later."
Town name later. It's a weird
I can't
town
remember.
name.
I can't remember what it is at the top of my head. I'm not looking at it because of the time. You'll get
Does it really
a
have that
free
many
room. What?
Nothing.
Stop interrupting the DM.
Thank you. Everyone should take this. This recommendation: get free room and board for 3 days, food and bath. This will get you by for at least that. I will, if you're alright, I will alter the deal more, even though I said I wouldn't do it more. And he goes over back to that room, pulls out, and sets down a actual, like a chest. Walks back in and sets out another one. He goes, I figured half payment, and the magical items would be of your interest. And you can keep the silvered weapons.
You gotta give me the stats for that then.
Yep.
Silver weapons
Fucking putting it in here.
literally don't the great axe or the great axe or the silver weapons.
Just type in Great Axe into the top and it'll be fine.
Oh yeah,
And
don't
then
worry about
in brackets, just put silver.
it. And silver weapons don't do any extra damage except they're silvered. There is 10,000 gold pieces.
Damn.
So that's 2,000 each. I'm counting
10 divided by 5.
2,000 each.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
And let's just divvy up these magic items, shall we?
Jesus.
Yep.
All right. There is one potion of superior healing.
Ooh.
Well,
Ooh.
who's the one who's in most trouble all the time and needs
All of
healing?
you.
All of us, yes.
There is a 2 potions of minor healing. There is, and I'm pretty. There is a arrow of teleportation. Fire this arrow and teleport to the location it hits. This item can be used once per day.
Okay.
Wake up one day and shoot it as far as you can.
Goes into the sky just forever.
There is a ring, and you can see 2 ram antlers on either side and it is of this bright silver, and it is the ring of the ram. For the people out there, this ring is rare, requires attunement. This ring has 3 charges, and it regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. While wearing this ring, you can use an action to expend 1 to 3 of the charges to attack one creature you can see within 60 feet of you. The ring produces a spectral ram, its head, and makes its attack roll with a +7 bonus. On a hit, for each charge you spend, takes 2d10 force damage and is pushed 5 feet back away from you. Alternatively, you can expend 1 to 3 of the ring's charges on an action to try and break an object you can see within 60 feet of you that isn't being worn or carried. Strength. You must make a strength check with a +5 bonus for each charge you spend.
That sounds amazing.
That's yours.
There is a
I'm cool with anything.
potion of invisibility.
Ooh.
A cloak of elven kind.
Oh, please.
Corval. Yeah.
Please.
What does it do?
Advantage
Gives me
on
advantage
stealth
on
checks.
stealth, bitch.
Yeah, take it.
And disadvantage on perception checks made to them. So that's the magic items. You guys can divvy that up later. We have the rest of the time. But with that, thank you, everyone at Twitch. Pretty sure nobody was here, but I don't care. For watching it. I will be uploading this to YouTube. Hopefully it recorded all right. And if not, well, I'm sorry. Other than that, I hope you all had fun. As always, let your light shine bright and keep on smiling. And I will see you Friday. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.